because they fear the unknown so much that it doesn't matter if the unknown has the potential to be life altering in a positive way. They still fear the unknown so much that they rather just hold what they got. You know what I'm saying? You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them. These boys just fold them every time. They don't want to play their hand. They just fold them. You know, it's better to keep the pot that you got instead of taking a chance on breaking that man next to you. And that's how a lot of men live their lives, man.
That's very true. They're scared to take risks. Any anything in life is a risk, and there's different levels of risk taking that you have to do. But if you're going to go to the next level, you have to take a risk. You have to say, you know what, it may not work and it may work. It may not work and it may work. But I'm going to do whatever I need to do and take this risk. You can't be afraid. You can't be afraid to take that risk. And I think that's what a lot of guys are at. They're afraid to take that risk.
And I want to drop some major game on you guys. This is some game changer shit real quick. I'm gonna lay to y'all. And it's really important. It's imperative that you know this. And this is just from me having experience. This isn't book shit. This is just life shit. Um, you have to really monitor your circle. Reason being, like, even even the people that you are close to, man, when you start doing things that they don't approve of and start turning into someone else, it's not the same person who they loved, and like you're showing them a new person. So what happens is they'll put doubts in your mind, and it'll make you question yourself. And it'll make you think about what you're doing instead of just doing it. You know what I'm saying? And that can slow down your progress. So you need to be around people only. Shout out to be away for the super chat. The mob, baby. I love it. Uh, we have to be around people who motivate. I'm telling you, like, I don't care if it's your best friend, your baby, your play system. It don't matter, man. Like, once people start seeing a different side of you, that's gonna put them in a situation where they gotta step their game up. They might not want to, so they gonna throw a little shit at you. You know what I'm saying? So just like right now, like watch this. So Lawrence, check this out. I'm gonna have my course done by Wednesday, and I'm saying it now. Ask me if I'm done by Wednesday. Ooh, see, there we go. That was a play right there because he inspired me to do
Right.
it, and I've been bullshitting. So now I'm gonna put the pressure on myself, and I'm gonna say it live, and he's gonna remind me. I'm gonna be done by Wednesday. Now, see what I'm saying? So if that was one of my hater partners or my partners, like, why you want to do a YouTube? Why you want to make a course? What the fuck? I wouldn't be doing it. But I know Lawrence gonna get on my ass if I don't. And that's something that I want to do, and I'm gonna feel good afterwards. And I'm gonna put it on my new website that I'm gonna premiere for y'all niggas. How about that?
You know,
So
man, these boys really. That's some great shit you just said, Afi, man. Boys can't leave the negative naysayers alone because they got history with them. You know, this is my partner. We grew up from knee high to candle flies. You know, that's my cousin. That's my favorite cousin. We did when we've been through some things together. All right, cool. Keep those memories in your mind. But when you're trying to move to the next level and they want to stay at that level, everyone who is not a catapult is an anchor. I say again, everyone who isn't a catapult is an anchor. And that's just how life goes. Jose Navarro, I appreciate the $20 super chat, brother.
shout out to Jose.
And that's what it is, man. And if you don't know what a catapult is, back in medieval times, they had these big ass contraptions. They were kind of like giant slingshots where they load shit up in it, rocks and shit, and then they fucking let the motherfucker loose, man, cut the rope, and they just sling that shit, man, over there and just crash the other people and shit, man. That's what a catapult is. A catapult moves you. It compels you and it uses locomotion to move your ass in the direction you want to go in. What is an anchor? It keeps a fucking ship from moving from the spot it's in. Catapults and
Listen, yeah,
anchors,
You
motherfuckers.
ever, you ever, you ever notice that anytime someone did something great, I love studying history. You look at them, they always left their friends behind. Anytime I'm gonna get it spiritual now. When you look in the Bible, Abraham had to leave the country that his father was in to go into a place that was called his promised land.
mm,
The moment he took somebody with him, his nephew, they started fighting over the land. Then they had to divide the land, and then Abraham was able to do what he needed to do. But it's interesting. Even at that scenario, he brought somebody along into his promised land because it wasn't promised to his nephew; it was only promised to him. So a lot of times we bring people along, like you said, who don't belong to our promise. And so what happens is they become, like you said, an anchor, and not a catapult us into our destiny. That's why I'm careful about who I bring along, who I'm saying is in my circle, because everybody can't come to my promised land and eat the fruits that I'm going to eat.
Thanks. Everybody not gonna appreciate it, and they all don't deserve it.
And I'm just a greedy motherfucker. And if you don't deserve a piece of the pie, I'm not sharing. You're gonna watch don't even get the crumbs off the table. You understand? There are people who helped me bake this pie. Those people are gonna get their slice of pie. Everybody is not gonna get a slice of pie, and that's just the bottom line. I was talking to a cat earlier, man, consultation client, man, and his family weighing him out, man. You know what I'm saying? Money this, money that, money here, money there. I said, man, you mean tell me you got to pay your family, man, for them motherfuckers to be cool? He couldn't see it like that. It's like, nah, man, I don't pay my family to be cool with me. They just need shit. I'd be like, but bro, they need some shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing to hit a rough patch, but shit, man, if you hitting a rough patch every month, we got a problem. Cause only one of them rough patches you can come to me for. You know?
That's real talk, because I've been there. I've been there. That's real talk. When I was in a situation, I was making a little bit more money than I'm making now. That was the case, and I said, you know what, this got to stop, because if not, I become an enabler and not helping. I'm not really helping you get to the next level. And one of the main things that family needs to do with family, they know you got the money, they'll run the guilt trip on you, all kind of stuff, but you have to break free from that. That's why I moved to Atlanta to get away. Because I, at that time, wasn't strong enough to do that, to break away. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I wasn't strong enough at that time to break away from my family on that level. But when I moved to Atlanta, it was far enough away, and nobody would ask for any money.
Hey, somebody asked, do we know about gangster stalking? I don't know what that is. Do y'all know what that is?
Gangster stalking?
Yeah, somebody said, do y'all know about gangster stalking?
I don't know.
Nah, man.
How does that?
Well, somebody around here, somebody stalking gangsters? What the fuck is that, man?
Right. Yeah. And how does that relate to the topic?
I don't know. I thought it was something maybe I needed to know. That's why I asked, did y'all know?
Nah, man. Nah, wrong show, homie, man. Let me see.
Yeah.
It might be a troll.
You might want to go. Yeah. And most likely they want attention.
No, he not no troll. We just don't know what the hell he talking about.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute. Yeah, I know about
he said no, gang stalking.
Gang stalking. Do y'all know about gang
What?
stalking?
I still don't know.
I don't know. What's that, man? You gotta clarify that, D. McCombs. You gotta clarify that. What is it? Gang stalking?
Oh, McCombs, okay.
No, I don't know.
Nah.
But yeah, but back to the topic though.
A gang of motherfuckers stalking somebody? That what it sounds like. I don't know, man. Oh, shit. I'll leave it alone, man. Cause when I get to try thinking about something, man, I had to find that shit out. It'll drive me crazy, man. I don't want those type of people.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
But let me see how that fits into do you want to feel better or get better? I don't know.
And we challenge them. Sometimes what you got to go to get to the next level does not feel good, because you're actually shedding your old self and embracing a new self, and it does not feel good. But you still have to do what you have to do, no matter what. And that's what I think a lot of guys, they want to binky, they want a little pacifier to feel better, but they don't want to do what it takes to get better. So they settle down, living a lower life instead of living a high life.
Right.
I don't understand that. You know what I mean? I believe in, I understand the metaphysical side of it, but dude, you got to do something.
I got an excellent question for the both of you kings, man. I don't know, whoever want to jump on it first. What was the point in your life when you knew that you were ready to do better, to get better? You know what I mean? I mean, we all wanted to prove younger and stuff like that. But I'm saying, when was that defining moment? Like, you know what? I'm ready to boss up. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm interested to know too. You know what I mean?
Man, I think I may have been 19, man. And one of my homies came to me, man, and he said, "Man, hey, let me show you this spot." So we walked around the way. We didn't walked around the way, man, and it was just on the next block. He showed it to me, man, and it was a fiend crib, and he was like, "Man, we need to get this motherfucker banging." I said, "All right, cool."
Right.
We both had now we no we had to be a little bit younger than that, we had to be a little bit younger than that, but man, we had $50 together. We rode to the projects and went in there, and the big homie, my OG, gave us 10 for 50. You know what I'm saying? Gave us 10 big ass rocks for $50. And we were able to flip that. We were able to flip them 10 into 150. So we got our 50 back, made $100 profit. We did it that same day. And I said, man, let's get rich. You know what I'm saying? And ever since then, man, my mission has been, man, get money. Not get money because I love money. Get money because the shit I want costs money. The places I want to go cost money. The places I want to live cost money. The shit I be perfectly honest with you, man. I mean, shit, everything costs money. The places I want to eat cost money. You know what I'm saying? And at that point, man, I was like, man, you know what? I ain't with being broke. Fuck that. I ain't with being broke, man. It's cool. You could be cool. You could be righteous, and you could be all that, man, and all that. But if you ain't got no money, man, you a righteous broke motherfucker trying to figure out where you gonna eat your next meal at.
Yeah,
And
man.
that's the
I
financial
know
side
mine
of
too,
it.
man.
But is that what you meant, man? Like bossing up on the financial side about bitches or what? Cause
Yeah.
I bet.
Just on the financial side, just on the level side. You feel me?
Right, right,
Whatever that is. You explained it perfectly. That's the answer that I wanted. You know what I
right.
mean?
Bet,
Like,
bet, bet.
yeah, just because we always, of course, yeah, I want to live in a big house, but there's just a certain point in your life when you're really trying to figure out how you gonna do it. Like, you think about it, and that'd be cool if you did it all day, but it's just that one, defining
Right,
moment, or
right.
it might not be a moment, but it might be a defining time in your life.
So,
You
hey, you know
like,
what? You know what? Let me add this right quick. It wasn't the fact that we went and did that, just that. It was the fact that when we went in there, that fool was sitting in a drop top Porsche in the middle of the projects, draped in jewelry.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I was like, shit, what that nigga got, I'm gonna get it.
yeah.
And that was it, man.
What's up? I see you over here, Didi. Stefan, what up, Mr. Johnson? I see you, Trav said. Lawrence, you want to say yours? I know mine already. I ain't got to think about it.
I mean, I guess my defining moment came where I lost everything several times.
Yeah.
And it was the last time that I lost everything. I remember saying to myself, I ain't going back. I'm not doing this again. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm not doing this again.
Right.
I'm not losing my. It was to the point where I was on the street and I realized only I was trying to manage $5 for a whole 2 weeks. I said, I can't do this. I can't do this. I cannot do this. I came from riding Rolls Royces and Bentleys and coming back to Cleveland almost wandered in the streets. I said, I can't do this anymore. I have to do something. It was at that moment when I made up my mind. I said, you know what? I am not going back. I am not living that way. I'm going to get mine. That's when I kid you not, it was like my mind opened up. That's the only way I can express it. My mind opened up, and I began to, and the universe began to open up to me. Opportunities began to open up once I made that this final decision. So it's funny because most people think it happens just at one time. It is a multiple times that you get at places that you say, okay, this is enough right now. I got to go to the next level. So it doesn't happen just once. It happens maybe not as drastic, but now you know how to manage it to the point where it doesn't have to be drastic for you.
Thanks, man. Shout out to Mr. Johnson. He said, y'all love chopping game on here. Yeah, that's how players live, man. I'm gonna tell y'all mine. So mine was I was about I was about 20. I was about 20, man. So even when I was younger and shit, I used to just do little shit. I always like stay fresh and all that type of shit. I always and I don't know. I just went through a moment, man, where I went through a patch where shit, I gained hella weight. Like that's when I got to like 285. I was got hella big. Then my money was low, and bitches was acting funny. It's the same certain little bitches, and then I didn't like being in a position where I had to ask people for shit. Like I don't even now, even though I got shit, I still don't like I don't. I'm gonna have to really, really, really need it if I ask for it. Like I'm just not gonna ask for it. I'll go get it. That I don't know. I mean, for y'all, think that's like y'all been tripping or I'm too got too much pride. I mean, that's just how I live. I don't know. I don't like. Nor do I like when people keep tally on shit that I do. You know what I mean, or that they do. Like, if people want to tally me up, I'm cool. I'll do it. You know what I mean? Like when I travel and shit, I Uber at home. I can have somebody pick me up. I just do shit that I don't have to have nobody do. I just do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just didn't like that feeling of people was acting funny. I had to ask for shit and like people giving me the vibe like I need them. So when I got back on my feet, I said, never again. I'll never be broke again, ever. And that was that.
So let me ask you something, man. Am I the only one of us that started off broke? You know what I'm saying? Cause seems like y'all had it and then hit a bump in the road. Me, I started off broke. You know what I'm saying? I started off shaking all the cereal out the box, make sure roaches wasn't in the fucking box. That was my humble beginnings, man. So,
That's
hey,
what makes this movie so complex, Queen.
yeah, man, yeah, real talk, real talk. I'm scarred by some of that shit, man. Like if I see a roach in your house, man, you can't even give me a bottle of water out that motherfucker. I'm scarred.
Yeah. I had the homies with the roaches, man. I remember I had a Vietnamese best friend. We I was like what 11, and I used to spend the night. I mean I never seen that much shit. It would make my skin crawl. Like they was Vietnamese, so many fucking roaches. The first time I spent the night over there, and it was lights out, and they turned the lights on. It was like a fucking I can't even explain it. Like I don't know. Like just the wall changed color. Like I'm talking like man, made your skin crawl. And for some whatever reason, we wanted to play them video games. My ass got used to that shit. We wanted to play Street Fighter 2 on Super Nintendo. So he had it.
Hey, you know what, bro? Hey, but what you describing right now, man? That's how my fucking crib was, man. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers was everywhere, man. Like they were everywhere. They get in everything. Motherfuckers all in the refrigerator, man.
Yeah,
You
man.
know what I'm
That shit.
saying? That shit was. I'm scarred, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. Like your shit can be spick and span, nigga. You could have just got Clean House of the Year award. Let me see one of them little motherfuckers crawl around in there. I'm scarred, man. You know what I'm saying?
And
This
that's
is
how I
some of
feel
the shit
about
that I deal
Parsons.
with
We got
emotionally, man.
Parsons around here.
You know, yeah, I'm scarred, man. I got so many fucking scars, man. I just push them to the side and keep it moving, man.
All right, so yeah, let me chime in. I don't want to think that I came from uh, with a silver spoon in my mouth. Far from that. I thank God I had my both of my mother and father there. But it was times of the worst rough patches where we didn't know where the food was going to come,
Yeah.
and my father told us to go upstairs. He's going to figure it out. So at that time, I didn't know how he's going to figure out. But this dude would go down the basement and go pray. Somehow somebody would come. I just thinking about y'all. Here goes some food. And I remember I got uppity. I got real uppity. I am not eating any pork and beans and cornbread. Oh, okay, no problem. You don't have to eat tonight, my father told me. I kid you not. I went upstairs and did my homework and looked at TV. My stomach started grumbling. I went right back downstairs and got me a bowl of them beans and cornbread and humbled myself. but it made me look at it made me how can I say respect my father because he could have left. He could have said, "Forget y'all, I'm going to do my thing," but he didn't. He stayed there, and he was a father to um, my siblings and I. And so it was many times where I don't know how he did it, but it was through his fortitude that I learned how to be fortitude for other people and mainly for myself. But it wasn't always gravy. I promise you. I sometimes don't even know how we even made gravy. And that's honest, man.
Yeah.
Those times were humbling. And I remember when the lights came out. I remember the situation. The lights. My father lost a job at a big factory, and the lights were out. So our house was the house to be at. So what my dad did, we had gas. He popped popcorn, put it in bags, and had all the kids come over. And he had candlelight time of watching. We had candles lit, and we had popcorn. And the kids in the neighborhood were like, "This is so much fun!" Like, this is so embarrassing because we don't have any lights. But I learned how to say, you know what? Never again. I'm going back there again.
Right.
Never.
Right. The dude legend, Mr. Band Clap. I appreciate the super chats, homie.
Food is coming.
I see Bad Boy TV in there. What up, homie? Did you
Yeah.
get that thing that I sent you in the DM? Yeah, you gotta check your DM, bad boy. Bad Boy TV.
And to be clear, I can't do mouse. I can't do nothing. I can't do no rats, roaches. I can't do it. Bugs. I can't do it. It bothers me.
Yeah, my mine is the possums, man. Where I live, you see them sometimes. I remember one time it was right in front of my door, man. Yeah, that I had a fucking blender. I had some in my water. I put the water on that shit. I put the water in the blender because that shit is. You don't like rats. Well, if a possum is a big ass, and I threw the water on the possum and it didn't move, so I dropped the fucking blender and broke the blender in front of my door and shit. I thought when I threw the water on him, he was gonna bounce. So I was just kind of shocked to just see him just sitting there after I threw a whole fucking blender of water on top of his head and shit.
Nah,
They're sad.
them motherfuckers like to be in water, man. I thought you were gonna say you boiled the water. You just threw a big blender of cold water on the motherfucker.
Yeah, I didn't want to kill him. I just wanted to move so I could get out the house.
Yeah, that motherfucker. That motherfucker looking at you. That motherfucker looking at you like, man, what the fuck was that, cuz? Yo, that boy, I'd be crazy, man. He said he threw a blender of water on the motherfucker.
Dude.
I just wanted to move. I need to go to work and shit. I'm gonna kick that shit. This big ass, because you know it's hella big. I'm right in front of my door. So guess what can happen if I make the wrong move? He can take his ass in my house. Then that's the worst fucking thing. But if he would have just slipped through the crack, then I got a fucking possum in my house. That's the worst thing. So I just wanted to pour the water on that nigga so he can bounce, and he didn't. So I ended up dropping the blender and closing the door, and I just had to wait him out.
Yeah, yeah. And you know, man, and this is the thing, man. Like the shit we're discussing right now, this shit is like what we have to understand as men that every fucking conversation we have that's productive is therapeutic. And we all need fucking therapy. All black men need therapy. Unless you grow with a silver spoon in your fucking mouth, and even you need therapy because you too tight with white folks. You understand? You got some misconceptions about how they view your ass. So as black men, man, we all need therapy. Now we can go lay on somebody's couch, or we can come in here and get this therapy. Like Black Ram say, man, this shit is therapeutic, man. How often do you listen to some content, man, and feel better? You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is. We have a great task here, man, and so what we want to ask you, motherfuckers, is do you want to be better or just feel better? Because you can have a whole feel good story your whole goddamn life and be in the same position in 20 years, which I think is a travesty. It's a fucking travesty. It's one thing to rise up and then fall back to where you were 20 years ago, then have to grind back up. But if your ass just stay in the same spot for 20 years, man, god damn, man, that shit is depressing.
it's very depressing because a lot of people end up doing. I watch it at my job. How these people have been here 25 plus years, working the same job, and has never progressed past that point. And I'm thinking there's more than life than just going on vacation here and there or getting a watch at the end of it. Where have you really grown as a man? Where have you really grown as an individual? And you can't settle for less. I see too many men settle for less. I refuse to do that. I remember something I seen when I was a child. My grandmother had worked in the hospital all these years, and she ended up getting married. Her and her husband ended up getting married. She's in her 50s or 60s. She then waited to go travel. By that time, she was too old to even enjoy it. I said, I don't want to ever do that. I don't want to be like that. I said, I'm going to enjoy life. I'm going to figure this out.
Let me ask you this, Lawrence.
Yes.
When is it that you feel like you really understood your purpose? Yeah, man.
Oh
That
man, you trying to get me, man. I know you're trying to get me back.
you can get me back. They can just and then we can all get each other.
I just try to, when did I really understand my purpose?
Yeah.
It took a while, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Went to college, flunked out of college, um, worked in and odd jobs. It wasn't until the opportunities at church and things like that my purpose started to come up a little bit, come a little clearer. But it was when I just took time by myself because you got to understand I was the in my household I was Mr. Goody Two Shoe. I can do no wrong. I wasn't. My brother was the one that was out there on the street selling drugs. I wasn't. I went to school. I went to college. I had the wife and the I had the 2.1 kid, and things like that. I had the house, had the car. That none of those things satisfied me. It was when I lost everything, and then I realized what was already inside of me. I had the ability to talk and to reason and to help people get to their next destiny. That's when it began to wake up in me. But it didn't happen overnight. It just began to gradually show up, and I couldn't resist it. So finding my purpose was really not an overnight success, but a multiple night success, or multiple nights where I begin to gradually wake up out of the slumber that I was in. And I can say now I'm more closer to my purpose now because I'm able to sleep at night. At those times I slept, but I didn't really sleep because I wasn't fulfilling what I was designed to do. When I'm designed to do, I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it right now. The ability to help someone else get to the next level, that's 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 my purpose. It was actually, let me give a pinpoint time. Actually, it was when I was on a radio show, when I was on the radio, actual radio, that's when it began to open up to me, my purpose. So I did a radio show at 12 at night on Saturdays, and I went on and I said I looked at Prince, and that time he was going through the whole thing with his with the record company. I said I will not allow anybody to own anything I will have, and that's what changed my mind. Anything I do, I want to be the owner of it, and that sort of took a snowball effect and sort of walked me into my purpose.
Mm-hmm. What about you, BOA?
Man, I was in fifth grade.
Yeah.
Had two little bras, man, and they was fighting over me. But they wasn't fighting over me to see who was gonna be with me. They was fighting over me to see who was gonna buy me some ice cream at lunch.
Right.
And I said then, you know what, man? Bitches love me. So
Right.
I'm gonna be a pimp. And I set off on that path, man. I already had the juice from my uncles and my pops and my kin people, man, and the homies that was around. I already had the juice, man. And now, in retrospect, the pimping wasn't my purpose, but learning that pimping was my purpose. So now there was not one single issue that a man can have with a woman that I can't tell him about. because I've seen all of them, I've dealt with all of them, I've mastered all of them, and it ain't that many of them. It ain't but three issues you can have with a woman, and then every other issue that you have just is funnels off those three. Now, when it comes to my actual purpose outside of them bras. If you notice, I'm gonna always make a distinction between everything else in them bras because they're so infinitesimal that they don't deserve to be grouped in with the rest of my life. Like they're child's play, they're fun toys. You understand? So when it comes to my actual purpose, man, my purpose is being a content creator. You know what I'm saying? I wrote my first song at 7. I wrote a song called "The Watchers" about people watching what was happening as my parents divorced. You know what I'm saying? Like I literally wrote the bitch had a chorus. It had chords. I could have told a musician how to play it for me because I wrote it to the music in my head, and I realized then that that was just what it was, man. And I don't even write songs down, man. Like I don't write them. You know, I started writing them once because I was so scared that my memory was gonna go bad. I smoked a lot of weed, man. And I was like, man, my memory gonna go bad. So I went back and wrote down all the songs I remember, man. I said, I'm gonna write down songs, man. I did that for like a year, and I was like, man, you know what, man? I ain't writing nothing else down, man. You know what I'm saying? So everything you hear me do musically, and you've only heard like snippets of what I've done, man. I probably just therapy for myself. I use my own music as therapy. So instead of going to sit on the couch, I go in the booth and I talk about it.
Nice.
And then when I listen to it, I'm able to give myself a diagnosis based on what I said when I was in the booth. But yeah, man, I don't write them, man. You know what I'm saying? I marinate on the track, and then the words just come to me. You know, I'm not professing that I'm so great, and I'm just that it's because I'm so fucking talented. It's just the fact that, man, like that's my blessing. You know, my blessing is to be able to piece that shit together in my brain, man, and not have to ever write it down. So when I realized that gift, I knew for a fact if I ever had any other doubts, I knew for a fact, man, that this is what I do, man. Creating content, man, ain't shit better for me, man. Whether it's this, whether it's music, whether it's I look at even creating a meal plan for somebody, man, that's fucking creating content. Everything is creating content. What I do is create shit, man, to make people have better lives. And that's it, man. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to these bras, I'm a motherfucking cold ass pimp. That's what I do.
Mm. Stick 'em, man. Stick 'em. I'm gonna say this. It's a different answer. Um, I feel, I feel in my life I've had multi purposes. Some for me, some for other people. I've been a catalyst for other people as far as for them. And I feel like the time I really found my purpose is now, man. Um, I've never I've never the vision has never been as clear as it is now. Um, Things are happening the way that I talk into existence. Um, I'm more focused. Um, my game is tight to the point where I can almost I don't want to say I'm not gonna make any mistakes, but my game is really tight. I'll say that um, because I learned from everything that I've been through, everything, even the small shit, and just the way things are happening, the people that I'm meeting, like you guys and uh, places that places that I've been, like like for instance, I like to travel, and if you guys follow me, y'all know that. But the point of it is the mindset that I have now when I travel is different when I was traveling 10 years ago. So now that's incorporated into my purpose and just different things. So I feel like it's just coming together right now. Like now, I always knew, like I teach, I always knew what I love to do, but just as far as purpose, I feel like I understand my purpose in life, man. Like, you know, I I speak to people, at work daily and shit, and just even doing this, being able to teach worldwide and being able to like hold an audience gives me inspiration and motivation to do greater and take it to another level. And I know I can do it because I'm doing it right now. Like when we have YouTube channels, this is it's a bold statement. We're putting ourselves and our lives and our faces up for everything and anybody, man. And that takes a certain type of person, especially when you're the type of person that makes wants your channel to grow. You know, some people they just start channels and they might have 7 subscribers and they just make videos for them 7 people. But when people like all of us, we all want to grow and evolve. So we're really putting our shit out there for everything, man. And it takes a certain type of person to do that because everybody's not willing to be on blast like that. And not even that, just mad scrutiny. You know what I mean? Like some little square made a video about me today. You know what I mean? So yeah, have y'all ever had a made video made about y'all? No. So y'all don't know if y'all like it. I mean, it's just a little shit. But yeah, I feel like now is my purpose. Like I knew that I like to speak, but now I want to speak to people. You feel me? I know that I can inspire others because I've done it. I get the emails, I get the DMs and stuff, and it's inspiring to me, and it lets me know, like, man, you're doing these things, just being who you are. So, what level can I take it when I actually have a plan and aspirations for this shit, and actually goals and checkpoints, and how far can I take it, and me looking to look back at this moment that I'm having with you guys. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say now. Now is when I found my purpose.
Interesting,
That's
bro. Interesting.
that's something you say that because when you said it, it made me really think what to really answer the question. My purpose is to teach. I'm a teacher. Once you realize that what your purpose is, you look at everything from that lens as a whatever you are. I know I am a teacher, like you like, and I incorporate both of you guys and a content creator, but I am designed to teach. I have to teach. I can't help that I love knowledge. I can't help that I'm always researching because I'm looking how I can assimilate that into my life, but how do I can help somebody else? Because I want to teach them how to and better them. I'm a teacher. For me to do anything else would be crazy. That's what I went to college for, actually, to be a teacher. And it's something that even though I did not graduate or didn't finish college, I ended up teaching in Sunday school. I had all men's or all boys from I think 7 to 13 or whatever how old they were, 15. They were in my class. You think I taught just the Bible? No, I taught life. I taught them how to live. I taught them about women. How you do that in church? I did that. But I had to teach them. And it's just it's in me to teach. Like you said, finding your purpose. A lot of guys are they that's the question they're fighting with now. How do they find their purpose? That's the going. I'm waiting for somebody to pop up and say it. That's why I'm on both chats. How do they find their purpose? And to give you that question or give you that answer, it's no hardcore answer I can give you. It's something that you have to really seek out.
That's deep. You do have to seek it out, man. Like I don't want to sound fucked up, man. Um, I don't know. I just gotta keep it 100 though. Like, yeah, I don't think. I don't know. It sounds kind of fucked up. I just don't think this shit is like made for like most, man. Like,
Man,
to
hey,
be
bro.
ultra
Hey, this the
successful.
mob, man. This the mob. All shit is fair game with the mob, bro.
You right, man. It just I just don't think like some people just gonna be who they gonna be, man. Like whether it be the janitor at your job, like you may look at that you may look at that as oh, why you doing that? But he might really like cleaning. The salary is cool. He live a simple ass life. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. It's kind of hard to gauge people's ideology of success and when people are so different. But at the same time, like everybody can't be a teacher for sure. That's for one thing, because it's a skill, man, and you have to be somewhat relatable, man. Like It's really a skill, man. Like people can listen to you and don't learn shit. So when you people listen to you and learn shit, that's dope. You know what I mean? Because you're able to like transfer emotions, the shit that you already know. You're accustomed to it, so you don't trip off of it. But you give somebody else that knowledge and they put it towards their life and get success. That makes you feel good when they tell you about it. You know what I'm saying?
All
I
right.
lose y'all. Oh,
Yeah. We in here, man. We in here.
shout out to Mr. JT for the super chat.
All right. You know the thing is this, man. I think one of the major issues is that men compare themselves to other men too much.
Mm.
Say
You
that
know what I'm
again.
saying? Men compare themselves to other men way too much. See, I don't give a fuck what somebody's got if we're not in the same lane. You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you a nigga with a job comparing yourself to a rapper or an athlete trying to do the shit they do? You got a
Right.
job, homie. You ain't gonna make near about the money they make. And hey, ain't nothing wrong with having a job, but them niggas' job pay them millions. Yours doesn't. So when you think about that, man, you see some cats riding around, man, looking good, living fly, and what it look like they living fly, and man, cats be out here living check to check, man, trying to look like they balling, man. All because they trying to look like somebody else. And then on a smaller scale, you got cats, man, who will see what you're doing, and instead of focusing on what they're doing, they focus more on what you're doing and how it fucking make them feel. Anytime you got to think about how some shit make you feel, man, you all in your feminine energy, man. All in your feminine energy. And I've never known a man ever in my life that could say, you know what, man, this empire I built was based on me always being in my feminine energy. I ain't never heard of that shit. Unless the nigga got some type of bullshit going on. But if we talking about some real masculine energy, nah, man, niggas ain't. It's simple, man. This shit is simple. Niggas make it difficult by trying to, not really trying to, but letting other shit outside of what's important to the scenario influence their thought process. If you think about your future, the only thing that should matter to you, man, is shit that got something to do with your future. The wrong shit to do, the right shit to do, how long you expecting it to take, your business plan, whatever the fuck else you can write down. Because if you don't write it down, it didn't happen, it ain't gonna happen, and that's the reality of it.
Mm, preach. Shout out to Golden Child and Sid Jones for the super chat. He said, "Preach me your way." Can y'all hear that music?
Yeah.
Okay, that's my neighbor. They doing some shit. I'm trying to close this window right now. I don't know how long. Anyway, it ain't super loud, but I don't know how it's coming off on the thing.
It sound like they right next to you.
I don't know.
I like to hear the words. They're close. That's Nicki Minaj.
I hope it's some bras over there playing that.
Right. Right. But yeah, it's interesting. Once men begin, it's funny when I began to tap into my purpose, everything around me became magnetic. It's when I wasn't on my purpose or doing what I was destined to do, the things weren't functioning the way they should have because I wasn't, and I was never completely satisfied. It's when I began to teach and to do this, is when I found uh, begin to become satisfied to a place where, like you said, the women are just extras to what was already going on in my life. I didn't need them to in turn to validate me or to actually please me because I was already pleased already. So that eliminated any need that I have for them, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Am I good? Oh, am I good now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now that I can hear it, I can hear it. He said it is a call-in show. No, that's not a call-in show.
Yeah, we may
Would
need
y'all
to.
would y'all want to do call-ins
We
one
may
day?
we may need to start doing a call in once a month, man. You know what I'm saying? Do a call in
We
mob
can
show.
set it up now.
Uh-oh.
Shit, let's set it up,
Uh-oh.
LDA.
Set it up.
Okay, let me. The number is 216.
Man, that was fast.
I gotta go to my notes here for like a. What? Oh shoot. 216-542-777441. Let me put it in the chat.
Yeah, say it slower.
I mean, 216
216
452
452
7441.
All right, there. I put it in the chat too.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. I'm interested to see if
I'm about to throw it in there right now, man.
216-452-7441. Wow, that was
That's
fast.
quick, man.
You ready now?
Oh, I meant to click the right button. You are on with the Mobb. Tell me your name and where you calling from.
Yo, what's good, man? It's Mr. Band Clap.
What's up, Mr. Ben Clapp? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Orlando, man.
Orlando, Florida. So what you
Mr. Van Clap.
So what you got for us?
Yo, man, I'm glad you opened up the lines, man. Glad I'm able to talk to y'all, man. Peace to all the Alpha brethren out there, man. The Mobb, man. Dr. BOA, Alpha Kingdom, man. Peace to y'all, man. I just wanted to chime in on the stuff that you were saying, especially when it comes to, being a boss and owning your own, doing your own thing versus being under a boss and having to, do what other people say and it's not your business and all of that kind of stuff.
So would you say that every man is imperative that every man can't be a boss? I'm be very clear about that. But you will say that it's important that he owns something of his own. Would you agree to that?
Yeah, I definitely do. And I'm gonna tell you why. I would say a couple years ago, back when I was still living in Atlanta, I had this network marketing business that I was doing called Affluentry. And while I was doing that, I was making, okay money off of that, but I got a side job working at Walmart, and something happened to where I ended up, getting into an accident with my car. So I was out of work. And while I was, out of work or whatever, I was still doing, I started to do my Affluentry thing full time. And I was actually starting to get more customers, work more customers or whatever, because I would tell them, I'm like, look, I'm laying in the bed right now. I'm on bed rest, I can't work and all of that, but I'm still doing my own thing with this business and I'm still making money off of this phone call that I'm doing with you right now. And he'd be like, what? Are you serious? You actually doing that? Okay, I want to sign up. And the thing about it was, with me being a boss, just me having a little taste of being a boss, it got to the point where when it was time for me to go back to work, it was miserable. I'm like, nah. I'm so used to being called Mr. Freeman and so used to, having that boss treatment, responsibility. Since it was my business, it was a responsibility that I loved taking. I loved it.
And I think that's the thing. I mean, you guys can say something too, but I think it's so good that I think every man needs to experience that, because it's something.
Yeah,
it's something when go ahead.
No, I was saying it's one of those situations to where once you get a taste of it, it's hard to go back. It's hard to go back working for somebody else when you've been in a situation where you was a boss. It's hard. It's hard to go back, and it's uncomfortable. And it's one of those things where it makes you want to hustle and grind even harder so you can just be a boss full time.
I completely agree. Every man needs to experience that level of being the boss. Every man needs to own his own sugar and honey iced tea. He needs to.
Exactly.
Is when he does, he has a sense of pride, confidence, and everything around him begins to look differently. Most guys are sad because they own nothing.
Exactly.
They own nothing. You guys
It
there?
feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
man.
Okay.
I got a lesson for y'all as soon as you finish. Matter of fact.
Go ahead, sir.
No, I was just saying that it feels good, because I make jewelry and, I got Band Clap TV, I got Millie Amar jewelry and gemstones and stuff like that. And it just feels good to just walk outside wearing your own brand, wearing your own jewelry, wearing your own shirts. And then if people walk up like, hey, oh man, that shit is fly that you got on, man. Like here's my card.
So wait. So you have your own jewelry?
Yeah.
Okay, what kind of jewelry?
I make bracelets. I make crystal necklaces, crystal bracelets. I don't make jewelry just for show. Like, I'm real deep into metaphysics and the spirituality behind stones and different, things like that.
Okay, so you know what I'm about to do, right?
What?
You don't come on this show with the Mobb brethren, and you don't have no. And where's your information at? Because I love jewelry, and it's fun.
Okay, right now, because I'm just starting up right now, you can check me out on Instagram. It's Shop Melly Amar. So SHOP MELI AMAR. Shop Melly Amar.
Okay. I'm going to check you out because I love jewelry, because jewelry, I was talking to some brethren earlier early this morning about that, about accessories. So it's very important. But yeah, you're definitely right about that. You have any questions for Alpha Kingdom and BOA?
I wanna ask you all, what was some things that you all did to, I guess, not only to get started working for yourself in the business that you're doing, but what was those things that motivated you when the times got hard, and when you was barely making it, and you had to deal with people saying, man, you should just give up on this shit, man, it ain't gonna be about nothing, and stuff like that.
Hey, shout out to O'Shea and shout out to Chris James, Mr. Johnson. He said this must be Afi's channel. Yeah, you're on the channel, fam. You tripping? You're in it. Hey, let me give y'all cats a lesson real quick. Just and to you, shout out to you, real talk, Mr. Band Clap. The reason is this. We always talk about on our when we do these panels and everything, how we like for you guys to be more interactive, and you guys like to listen, and we just we like the feedback, man. We do get it, but there can always be more. Everybody's not saying something. So the point, what I'm saying is, closed mouth don't get fed. He said, is this a call-in show? This ain't been a call-in show, but just by he saying that, it turned into a call-in show. You know what I'm saying? Closed mouth don't get fed. If he wouldn't have said that shit, it wouldn't have been a call-in show. See? Ask for what you want and you shall receive.
Definitely. So you gonna answer this question?
Yeah, you want to take a crack at it, I feel you. Or you want me to go ahead and jump on it, man?
Oh, BOA.
All right, this is the thing, man. I figured out early that it damages your drive to have people around you telling you this ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's ever done this, man. Like, what do you know about this? Like, how can you do this? You should stay at that gym. You should do it this way. You gonna, they got a bigger system. You can work. Hey, man, I learned a long time ago, man, that should leave you dead in the water right there. So I cut those people off immediately. The first time I felt like giving up because somebody said something, I immediately cut that person off. And from that point on, you can't bring negative energy to my life. You can't bring negative energy to any facet of my life. You can't bring negative energy to my channel. If I could show you how many motherfuckers I got blocked, you'd be like, damn, and when you blocked them? I'd be like, man, within the past 8 months, got about 500 of them motherfuckers in the past 8 months because they bring negative energy. It ain't because you can't disagree with me. Disagreeing is one thing. Bringing that energy is another thing. And when it comes to, when times get rough, what you got to do, man, you got to set out from the beginning to let your business be separate from your real life. So anything that I got put aside, man, to funnel back into my business, I don't give a fuck if I gotta go hungry. I'm not pulling money out of my business to fucking buy food. That money is to keep replenishing the business. I give you an example. Jermaine Dupri. This was back when he was popping, man. When So Def was doing this thing, man. He was had a whole bunch of producer credits. He said, man, he was getting ASCAP checks. He said he went to the mailbox, man, and had an $800,000 publishing check from ASCAP. He said he used that publisher money to live off, and every single dollar he made off music sales and anything else, he just dumped that shit back into his company. He said no matter what, he wouldn't touch that money. So you got to be able to separate that like that, and if you can't, you got to go minimalist. And if you ain't living minimalist enough, go even more minimalist. Like you got to wrap your mind around the concept that anything you think you want right now is fucking irrelevant. All you need to worry about is the shit you need, because you pretty much got to take care of your business until it can take care of itself. So hey man, I played broke for a long time. It's funny, earlier Afi was saying, man, that he's just gonna fall into just wearing his own flavor, man. You know what I'm saying? This summer he's just gonna kick his own flavor, man. When I was doing that, man, when I first started off, I bought Dickies every day. All you saw me in was Dickies, period. I ain't wear nothing else. I was looking like fucking UPS man with style. And that's the bottom line, man. They were cheap. I bought them and I didn't wear anything else. I didn't buy anything else, because long-term goal is what you got to focus on. You got to remember, man, that your business got an end goal. And this is something I tell people all the time. If you're really striving, the people that's around you ain't going to even be on the next level. Fuck them. Fuck impressing them. Impressing them is going to keep you on the level they own. So, man, I got selfish as shit. I went minimalist as hell. And I went in fuck the world mode. Like, if you're not enhancing my process, I don't really have time for you at this particular time in my life. They could be anybody.
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. See, BOA started before me, but we on the same path. You feel me? Personally, I want to take another caller. How y'all feel? Y'all want to take another caller?
Hey, let me give him a shout out one more time. Shout out your business again, and then we're gonna take another caller.
Yeah, hold up, man. Let me get my pad, man. I'm gonna write your joint down, man, and I'll check it out, man.
Yeah, take a little bit slower, then right to your business again.
Okay. Well, my first my YouTube channel is Band Clap TV, and then my jewelry business is Instagram Shop Melly Amar. I'm gonna type it in the chat too. SHOP MELIAMAR.
I just subbed you, fam.
Cool. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate y'all.
That's
You about to hit 1,000. Wow, you only like 50 away, man. You know you might get that today.
Hey, that's what's up.
So,
all right, y'all. Peace to y'all. I'm gonna go back in the chat.
all right, man.
easy,
Thanks
bro.
for calling in.
All right, you welcome.
All right. The number. Let me see if that number. Where that number at? Let me put the number in again, because
My whatchamacallit froze up.
let me see. 216. Yeah, somebody call up. The number is 216. I'm about to put it back.
Hey, Homeboy got some classic music over here, man. Homeboy channel, man, is kind of player, man.
Oh yeah, you looking at it right now?
Yeah, it's kind of player, man.
Yeah, I could tell he put work in just by looking at it.
Yeah, for sure. Then when I look up here and I see, man, they got up here, man, playing your game, baby. Yo game, baby. Hey, that's player right there, man.
All right, just put the number in.
Let's get another call, man. Let's see if we get another call up in here.
Yeah, it's spinning. Hold on. Make sure everything is. I got everything closed up. Because he didn't hang up his call. Jeez Louise.
Hang up your call, Mr. Bandclap.
No, it's not him. It's me on my end. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you was popping the bottle.
Nah.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like, man. It sounds like you popping bottles over there, man.
I was just like, oh, any pop some wine, okay. All right.
No. I already had a glass of wine earlier today with the young. Anyway, yeah, I gotta be careful what I say. Okay, it's working. Let's see now. So the number is, you got the number? Repeat it again.
216-452-7477.
7441.
I fucked up on the last part. I put 7441. Let me
That's
change.
correct.
That's right, man. 7441.
So he's getting another call in. You guys need to call in because we don't normally do this. When you get an opportunity to talk to some very wise men here, we got BOA, Alpha Kingdom, and LDA. We are all here. Call in now. This is the time you can ask questions. When did you get an opportunity to really talk to us one-on-one? You don't. Normally it's a price to pay. So you can call in at 216-452-744-7441. Some BOA you put. Yeah, I see it. It's all good. I'm gonna put in your chat right quick. Yeah.
I'm
744.
Oh,
You
7441.
did it too, Alfie.
744.
That's why they ain't calling. They're probably calling somebody now. Hey, what's up, man?
All right, 7441. All right, man. My bad.
Yeah.
Hey, man, whoever you call it, man, they about to cuss your ass out. All right.
Yeah,
All right, there we go. 7441. Hey, y'all call in to the mob, man. Call in to the mob. It's the mob, baby.
My baby.
Yeah, so definitely call in. You got any questions? Then you want to ask, it's the perfect time to ask. We actually talking about.
Why you don't just call with that?
Yeah. Well, he super chatted it, man. How do y'all keep yourself in love with the process when it came to doing the things required for your purpose that you didn't always like? Honestly, man, I can't think of no part of my purpose that I don't like, man. I liked every part of it because I knew that every step was helping me get to the end. So it don't matter what it was. If I knew that the end result of that step was progress, hey, man, progress rules. Like when you think of progress should dominate your thoughts.
How do you keep y'all in something love the process when it came to doing things required for your purpose that you didn't always like? For me, it's just the mindset, homie. It's the way that you interpret things that you do, man. Because you can do the exact same thing that I'm doing and live the exact same life that I'm living and have a totally different perception of what it is. You see what I'm saying? You know, so whether it's it's just about how you look at shit, man. If it's your purpose and you love it. Oh, I thought it was a call. I thought I heard the phone ring.
Yeah, it did ring, but that was me calling to make sure it was working out right. That was me.
Oh,
yeah, I had to make sure. So definitely need to call in 216-542-7441. Call in, man. Because I think they put it in there, but they don't want to talk. Believe me, if you talking crazy,
you want to lay somebody, man.
Right, but you talking crazy, you're gonna be roasted or you're gonna be hung up on, plain and simple.
No, don't hang up on them, man. Don't hang up on them. Let them get this pot roast. we eat pot roast now, cuz.
Oh boy.
No, I really want to lay somebody though, man, because it's different. Like making videos, you know what I'm saying, or doing, this is like spontaneous. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what the person gonna say. Like,
I like that little sound.
It remind me of the car.
They calling in now. I
got a little dance.
That's two people calling in. Maybe I'm just shoot it in. Hello? Two people call at the same time. I was jammed. Are you there? Rattlesnakes. Let's hang up. It done jammed up now. Y'all done jammed the lines.
You don't have to necessarily have anything to add. You can just have a question. You don't have to elaborate on what we saying. You can just have a question. Or a concern that you don't want to put in a long ass comment.
Oh, that was Stunner Luck was calling in.
Hold on. What I'm gonna do, you guys keep talking. I'm gonna shut my computer and cut it back on because I think some things are running in the background. You can call back in. I'm gonna jump right back in.
Okay.
So man, let me ask you gentlemen this, man. I'm actually man this, man. The dude legend is calling as well. What is it that you want to be doing that you're not doing, and you don't even know why you're not doing it? You're just fucking not doing it. And I know a lot of you men have that question for yourself. But answer that question for yourself. If it take you all damn week, figure out that question and ask yourself, what is it that I want to be doing that I'm not doing, even though the shit that I am doing is dissatisfying as hell? It's kind, you got to look at life like pussy. Your life is a pussy. You fuck it every day. And if you don't put yourself in the position you want to be in, you fuck it every day and never get a nut. Now, when we talking to this, this semen retention and all that shit, that's fine. But nigga, if you 30, you been fucking that same pussy for 30 years, you ain't got a nut yet. What you waiting on? Get yours and get off, homie. This world is a great big pussy. It's waiting to be fucked.
Scarface. I'm gonna say this. Oh, excuse me. Hold on. My
Jose
thing
said
went
add a
off.
voicemail so you can pick out questions. Yeah, that's
Add
possible.
voicemails. Add voicemail so Yora can pick out. Nah, I mean, shit, we here live right now, so Mr. Bandcrab. Okay, hold on. Just
Yeah, that whole job of Social Security, man. Let me tell you crazy shit, man. I had a vending account at a state hospital, man. That's when I told you, man, that my record is still unbroken, man, for the amount of bitches I smashed over there, man. Like, them bitches used to be confronting each other in front of me and shit, man. And I just sit there and look at them like, you know what I'm saying, bitch, look at your fingers. And the rings on them motherfuckers. What's wrong with you, bras? But to make a long story short, man, there were people, man, who'd been there for fucking 30 years. And all they talked about was the benefits. And it was in a state, man, where they hadn't gotten the state employees hadn't gotten a raise, just an all around raise that covers everybody in 25 fucking years. And they got one, but they broke the shit down, gave them half in January, told them they give them the other half in July. Man, they still waiting on that other half now. And they still at that motherfucker, man, telling me they got good benefits. Man, let me tell you something. Benefits is only cool if they combine with a salary that you fucking love. If your salary sucks, then you're going to need them benefits. I'm stressing the hell out and working your goddamn fingers to the bone, man. You're going to need some health benefits. Personal insurance ain't that high. Believe me when I tell you. I know motherfuckers who pay more through their job than a plan for me and my son costs. So, it's just all about, man, not giving yourself reasons to not do what the fuck you want to do. Anytime if you can come up with a good reason to not do the thing that you want to do, hey man, you're sleeping on life.
Facts. Hey King, I want to answer your question too. For me, and if you the guys, the question was like, why is it that you're doing what you want to like out of life? Like me, like everything that I'm doing is what I'm. Everything that I'm doing is what I. Everything that I'm doing is what I want to do out of life. I just want to do everything on a higher level, but the exact same things, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
so it's not. Yeah, it's not just I want to. I'm working at Target and I want to be a real estate tycoon. Like, no, it's the same shit, just at a higher level. You know what I mean? Speak more people, bigger platform. Teach more. You know what I mean? Everything is just the same. It's just on a bigger platform now. So that's for me. I'm doing what I would like to do. You know, I teach kids. I want to teach more people. I can tour and teach people how to teach. You know what I mean? Just so much shit. You know, so I'm doing it and I've mastered it. Everything that I do, I've mastered now, and that's why I'm ready to take it on the road. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can be good at something for a long time, but you get to a point to, you know what, I mastered this. You don't always know you mastered it, but you get to that point when you really just know it. Like, okay, I mastered it now. You know what I mean? So now let me put this shit in the bottle and see where it can explode at, man. Take it around.
Yeah, and I'm gonna stop saying that master these hoes, man. For one of these hoes come lock my ass down, man. I be telling y'all, man, marriage is good.
I don't see it happen.
Have me fucked up, man. Man, let me tell you something, and this is real talk. There is absolutely no reason I can ever think of to do something so detrimental to my existence as a man.
You made it sound bad.
Hey, man, that shit is terrible. You know what I'm saying? There's no possible way I can think of it. I mean, that shit just, it puts a damper on my spirit, man, to think about me, man, telling the bitch I do when I know I really don't.
Yeah.
You know? Like right now, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I feel like giving a moment of silence to the niggas who manhood just died because they said I do today.
Hey, fam, call in with the question. I mean,
I don't even know who the fuck that is, man. I don't like people that have no name. It's simple.
I know what it is. I forget the name, but I know.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's
Can you guys hear me?
Damn, I can't think of his name.
It's something about fire,
Yeah, yeah.
flames or something. Flames.
Boy, this thing is spinning. Jeez Louise. Yeah.
Jesus.
I love technology, right?
Yeah, you gotta love it because I'm on the call, but what I'm gonna do is
He want the number. Let me see. Let me look at it again. 216.
I don't know, man. You sure you know this motherfucker, man? They got one subscriber, man.
Yeah. I know them from the gram.
Okay, cool.
Watch. What's your name? What's your name? Say your name. Or say your name on the gram. I bet it's something about some flames. Or shit, if it's a show, we just gonna hang up on your ass. That's all. Flame boy, see? Yeah, I know that.
All right. So, hey, man. Let's keep it moving, man, to the, you know what I'm saying, to the call-in line. Get back right.
71441. All right, there it go, homie. Boom. If you don't get married,
Somebody said, UFO kamikaze. What's good, man? Homie said, if you don't get married, you don't have to pay for the divorce. Real talk, man. Number one cause of divorce is marriage.
I got a good question in my chat. Explode says, how do you change people's perception of you?
By not giving a fuck and just staying on your grind. Like, even focusing on changing people's perception of you, man. If people have a preconceived notion about you, man, like,
can you guys hear me?
yeah.
I got a caller here.
All right.
Let me turn you. Can you caller you there?
Still.
Yeah, I mean, what's up? What's going on, y'all? It's the dude legend.
He said,
Yeah, it's the dude legend, man.
let me see what that is.
Going on.
Uh-oh. Drop some shit. How you doing, Legend? What's going on, fam? Oh, I see you.
I'm good. I'm blessed.
So you have a question for him, or you have something you wanted to say?
Oh no, I was just, because I was just listening and, talk about business. And I'm a young entrepreneur myself. I actually, I'm 26. So I have a few different businesses. I actually started this business when I was 17.
and I had got a grant from a community development center here in Philadelphia. I had walked in the building. I walked in the building. It was like they had like a program where they took high school students and like they wrote a business plan. Like the high school, it was the contest. The high school students would write a business plan, and whatever business plan they liked, they gave them a $500 grant. And I was just about to graduate high school, and I had found out about this program because I wanted to start. I was a rapper, and I was going through open mics, and I was like, I can't be doing open mics for free. I need to make some money from these things. So I wanted to sell T-shirts, and a print machine, like a T-shirt machine, costs a lot of money, especially for like a 17-year-old looking into like getting a loan. I can't get a loan at 17, so I asked my mom, and so I was like, you know what? Let me downsize. Let me get some buttons. I wanted to bring the pen buttons back. If I could get that machine for like $200, and I could get the buttons for like less than 50 cents, and I could sell it for $1. So I was like, that was a profit merchant. So I asked my mom for the money, and she said, hell no. So I was doing research, and I found that community development center called the Enterprise Center, which they do like the little contest for the high school students. And I ain't even into the contest. I just walked in there and was like, yo, I like what y'all doing. I wanna be a part of this. And they was like, okay, well, you a little too old for the grant, but you could help out. So I was like, cool. Sent them my resume, started helping out, and they ended up giving me the grant anyway.
Wow.
So that's how I started my first business at 17 with buttons. Did that for like a couple years after I graduated high school. Kept doing it for a little bit. I made buttons for politicians, people who make like clothing line. I did like a lot of that. But it was a lot of labor, so I didn't really like it like that. So I had to sit in front of the button machine for hours, pressing them buttons. Like somebody would do like a whole 200 orders, 500 buttons. Like I'd be in front of that thing for hours. My arm would be hurting or something. Like it'd be crazy. So I ended up trading that in for just graphic design, and I did websites, and then I started hosting websites. And then, I eventually tapped out of money with that. I started doing foreign exchange trading, and I did network marketing for a company doing like wireless sales and energy sales. And, I tapped out of that. Maxed out all these credit cards, all crazy, going traveling, following the conventions and stuff. And then now, I went from job to job, worked at banks, worked in sales basically all my life. Now I'm actually, I end up working for ABC, all commission. I ain't like that because they had me going door to door. And then, like that last summer, I started doing something called Instacart. I started making like $1,000 a week off of that. Mm-hmm. And now they started drying up here in the Philadelphia market. So I just got my insurance license like a couple of weeks ago. I just got my life insurance license and my health insurance license. So I'm starting an agency out here through a company called Page Pay. And it's I'm pioneering this company out here in Philly. So that's why I'm out here grinding right now doing DoorDash. So I get my lead. I got to get in the car, get my lead. You know what I'm saying? It's hustling the final steps to the senior citizens out here.
So I hope you guys can hear him because I got him running two systems right now. But it sounds like you're really out there, getting in the streets and getting your hustle on, and that you're not allowing grass to grow under your feet.
Right. Yeah.
I
fell off because like I said, I was making $1,000 a week. Last time I was making about, and I was even referring people. I was making like $6,000 like in 1 month. I was killing it last year, and then I kind of got lazy a little bit during the end of the year. I had people I had a lot of referrals, but I wasn't getting a referral money, so I wasn't really working myself, which I should have been. And then the market started drying up, so now I'm like, damn, I should have got all that money. And I could have got it.
Right. So lesson learned.
So
you got a question for either one of them? Can you guys hear them?
Yeah, so I also got a son on the way. Had a little situation with my baby mom.
Uh-oh.
She tried to attack me. Yeah, she tried to attack me. So so I had to jump out my bedroom window to get away from her because I didn't want her to try to pull a top to me and nothing like that. But, she pregnant and everything. And, the moms and the grandmas, like, oh, you got to talk to her, like, putting that pressure on me. And I didn't talk to her for like 2-3 months. But I finally talked to her. But I was listening to a lot of BOA content. And so I started bossing up on her, like, yo, like, you ain't going to be doing this, da-da-da-da-da. And so now she kind of falling in line. But, I still don't trust her. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, I feel you. So you have a question for either one of them?
I don't really got no specific questions right now. I just wanted to tell my story.
That's cool, man. Appreciate you coming in, calling in, and telling your story, because a lot of guys at your age don't even have that kind of hustle inside of them to even go out there and do what you're doing. Can Alfie and BOA, can you hear them?
Yeah. Hey, keep bossing up. Keep bossing up on your baby mama, man. And, on the mother of your child, man, whichever you want to call her. And don't ever let the fact that she's carrying your child make you feel like you got to act some certain kind of way. Shit, she blessed to be carrying your seed. You the creator of life. She's the carrier.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, so that's straight up right there, man.
All right, man. Thank you calling from Philly, the legend.
Yeah.
Calling from Philly, representing Philly.
The 16 going?
I give you a suggestion, man. Don't have no more kids. Man. That's my tip. Stick with that situation. Keep that. Don't start another one.
Don't start it. Alfie just said, don't get another kid.
Yeah, I definitely not. This is just, look, I'm happy as a boy. That's all I got to say.
Right. All right, we got another caller, man. Thanks for calling in from Philly.
All right, well, what's up?
Hopefully we can get this rolling, man. This thing is interesting. I got a call coming in. 1709. Your last. I see you, but I can't get in. I see you calling, and this is like your third time calling, and it's like everything is frozen. I don't know what it is. Got to move this energy around here.
Mr. Johnson, no, I'm not in the Philippines no more. I'm back in the Bay.
Man, this is crazy. This is not opening up.
O'Shea, you said my
O'Shea,
brother
what
podcast.
up, homie?
That's what's up. My podcast, O'Shea's channel, Sunday Rumble, no other features. Now that's
they don't want that.
O'Shea Vlogcast channel featuring the Mobb Breathin', and you pick the topic. There you go, O'Shea. That was a brilliant idea for you.
I'm gonna have to get that O'Shea. I need him to set something up for me. It's gonna be huge. People been asking me for it. Well, they've been asking me about it. So
well, I want to know what it is, but then it sounds like you don't want to say it, so now it would just be a mystery. O'Shea said we can rock it. See, it's official. See, closed mouth don't get fed. Didn't we say that earlier? See, there we go.
Man, I'm having computer problems over here. Keep it going.
Yeah, people
man.
trying to call in, man. So I tell you what, man. While we waiting on the call in, man, just put your question in the chat, man. So we can, get some in, man. Somebody shoot some in the chat, man. We'll go ahead and grab some things. And LDL, let us know when the lines get straight.
See, the thing, King, is this, like, we chop game so much. It's like, I really want to, help. I mean, it's all good. I'm glad y'all got your stories and shit like that. And that's good and relatable. But, remember the last time how Jose, and he didn't even call in.
Yeah. Matter of fact, Jose, appreciate the super chat, bro.
You feel me? Jose, did you not get blessed that night? You had a whole little session.
But then, I mean, you have to understand this too, bro. We give a lot of awesome content, man. A lot of life-altering content. So a lot of cats may be able to piece shit together, man, just from the content we give them. So when I'm in the joint, I think I'm looking at a group of cats where the majority of them are on the path. So
Right.
they may not have a question to ask right now, but tomorrow they may face a situation and need a question and hit somebody up for a consultation or join a Patreon or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm quite sure somebody in here right now got a question. I mean, but they're trying to call in, man. It's
I, you working it.
I think but I get what you're saying, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? With the call in show, man, we want somebody to call in, man, with some questions, man, that was some shit that need to be rectified,
Yeah.
so we can dig into
I
the
want to solve an equation. I want to solve an equation tonight, man.
right. So,
The
you know,
stories is cool, like that's what's up, but
let me tell y'all this, man, while we waiting, man. Yo, so just I think it was yesterday. Was it yesterday when we did that show on your channel, man? Where I came in late. We were talking about online
yeah,
dating and shit.
yesterday, yeah.
All right, so peep game, man. I don't have any experience with online dating. Like, and you see, man, I'm about to get title on IG, man. But I don't really be on there like that. But let me give you an exchange, man. That a bad little stripper chick jumped in my fucking in my DM talking about, man, this shit is crazy. And just to show you how this shit goes, man, so you can know that, you know what I'm saying, I don't tell you niggas nothing that I don't do. I don't play no games with this shit. I'm authentic with mine, man. So let me tell you how this shit went down, man. So she jumped in the joint, and yo, I don't even know how to check messages in this bitch. I can't even find it. Hold up. I gotta do better with this IG shit, man. I feel like I ain't lying, man. I feel like I'm so out of the loop with this shit, man. All right, let me find this little bro. All right, here we go, right here. So this is what happened, just out of the blue. Do you need a dancer? Are you in the Orlando area? I don't even know this, bro. I ain't said two words to her. Don't know her. I do private dance too. If you go on the website, you can book me for an hour. I give you a discount. Such amount of money to such amount of money, and if she got to fly to me, another amount of money. And they're pretty low. What location you're in? Because I most definitely need training. Now she want to talk to me about me being her trainer in exchange for service. And now we can exchange services. Now, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. This is one of those chicks, man, and it be several chicks like this that just come through and like all your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like everything you ever put up, the bitch go through liking it and comment on shit, old shit, new shit. And of course, I kick all that shit out, man. I don't want no bitch hang around on my joint like that, man, sweating me and shit. So my only response to her was, look, baby girl, I appreciate the offer, but the only thing I'm willing to offer for pleasure is my presence. And I left that shit right there. I ain't gonna say another word to her. That shit don't float my boat, man. Let me tell you something. I was flying bitches in. I was flying bad bitches from out of other states and out of the country. I was doing that shit when Clinks was 6 years old. That shit is old to me. So yeah, it seemed fun for a motherfucker just doing it. Like I was doing that shit years ago, man. I'm talking about through a summer, man. One summer, man, I flew a bad bitch in every week that summer. The whole summer, every week. 12 motherfucking weeks, nigga, I flew a bad bitch in every week. Cause it wasn't nothing. Cause I was getting money. I was chilling. And I was like, shit. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Out of them 12 bitches, man, 5 of them flew themselves in. The other 6, the other 7, I ain't gonna lie, man, I flew them in, but they was young chicks. 18, 19 years old, man. Bitch ain't got no money to fly herself in 18, 19 years old unless her people got money. And if her people got money, then, her outlook is a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Bitches who grew up in money, they outlook a little bit different. But, for me, it's fun. But man, I'm so far past that shit, man. Like when I see a little bitch, man, trying to get to where I am, I'm like, bitch, do you understand? You trying to sell me, bitch? I was getting it back then, but I wasn't buying it then. I'm gonna buy it now. Shit. My presence. Okay, well, what you gonna pay me for my presence? Bitch, you in the company of the Alpha Don daughter. Am I gonna overlook the importance of that shit? Come on, man. This pimping shit is real, man. And let me tell you something. The next motherfucker come in my joint talking about BOA. You always talking about pimping. Then you turn around talking about the Most High. Nigga, the Most High blessed pimping. Don't you think the Most High had given Adam some pimp game, but he fell weak for his broad? Don't you think the Most High get with all that physical strength? Don't you think Samson had some pimp game, but he just shunned it and went to following his broad and cost him his life?
Right.
Nigga, if you follow the word of the Most High on how to deal with women, you deal with them like a pimp. Yo, you niggas just don't like the word pimp. And half of you don't know what it is. Been watching too much goddamn TV, man. Well, all your pimps like Iceberg Slim. I saw that movie. Nigga, if your reference point for anything is a movie, shut the fuck up. Leave it alone, bro.
Leave it for the people who know how to do it.
Why he say it like that? Leave it for the
Just
Because it, you know,
go ahead, man.
let me test it out and see if it's working.
All right.
Leave it for the people. Uh-oh.
Here
we go. What's going on? You live with the Mobb brothers. Where you calling from and what's your name?
What up? This is Trav out of Stack.
What up,
What's going on, bro?
So here's my question. So I've had to reinvent myself twice. And each time you have to step out. Even if you have a plan and you have almost everything mapped out, there's something you have to make a move where you have to step out on faith. Like you don't totally know it's going to work, but something inside is like, I got to do this. So for everybody, I want to get your moment where you got to step out on faith and basically just not be a pussy and be like, I'm going to do this.
I gotta think about it, but hey, Eddie Fuse motive the fuck out of me yesterday when he said, just move the valley and figure it out. I said, damn, that's just saying a whole lot.
I mean, you know, I say, man, you look at, you just say, fuck it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you only live once, man, is a hell of a motto to take into your mind. And in business, it is definitely one, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you just got to say, fuck it. What's the worst that could happen? The worst that could happen to you, man, is you could die. And 9 times out of 10, if you make a move in business, the shit ain't going to kill you. So I say, man, you know, I just look at shit, man. I say, man, I got a place I want to be. And if this shit can possibly help me, I don't know what it's going to do. But if it can possibly get me there, I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just, you know what? You kind of got to be in fuck the world mode. You have to be so productive that you're almost self-destructive. I say that shit again. Oh, that shit is ice cold right there. You got to be so productive that you're almost self-destructive. Like you just grinding, going, building. Opportunity to come to do something, fuck it, you do it just cause you're going so hard. There's no one thing you should ever look at that make you say, oh man, this shit may sink me. If one thing can sink what you're doing, man, then the rest of your shit ain't together like it should, but you got to go even harder. I'm telling you, man, life is a pussy, man. You got to fuck the shit out of it, man. You got to beat the brakes off life.
That is it, man. That is it, because most guys run. Me and my sister talked about what you're talking about right now. Most guys, and I'm gonna answer your question, Trav. Most guys go through life with a limp dick. Now, my sister said that. So we top up game together. She said, "Oh, most guys just walk around with a limp dick anyway." And she wasn't talking about limp dick in a sense of sexually. She was talking about how they approach life.
Hey, so, LDA, let's get the question in the chat right quick, man. It's a good one. Jels MSK says, "How do you stay emotionally detached from a female?" Yeah, first of all, man, you got to stop treating that bitch like she more important than you. See, if you can't stay emotionally detached from a female, you look at her as an imperative part of your survival. Now, you need water to survive. You need food to survive. You need air, oxygen to survive. It ain't damn broad you need to survive. And if you can't put her on par with the shit you need to survive, then you're overestimating her importance if you can't detach from her. You got to weigh all the options because 9 times out of 10, if you got that question, you're dealing with a broad that don't mean you no good, who ain't meant you no good, who been doing unscrupulous things to you. And if a broad been doing unscrupulous things to you, that's the only way you gonna need to have the question, how can I stay emotionally detached? Because you know being emotionally detached to her is damaging to your life. It's detrimental to your existence. And probably, a fucking detracting from your manhood every time you deal with her. So before you do anything, the first thing you do, and like Clinks just said, did the first step to coming out of that beta shit where you feel like you need to depend on a broad, is to put yourself on a higher level than you put her. As a matter of fact, her head should be under your feet. Whatever level she on, your feet should be on her head. That's the difference between where she is and where you are in real life. And you got to let real life dictate your life and stop living in the fantasy world where you think that broad is so valuable, because she's not, man. She is a demon in your life. And I don't even know the situation, but just your question itself lets me know that you're trying to flee a demon. And that's cool. A lot of men trying to flee the succubus. But what you got to understand, man, is you just look at jails. Just say jails is on a level that broad can never ascertain. So you can't afford to give her the validation of knowing that you can't leave her the fuck alone. What's so good about her? What she got that the other? She got 2 pussies. She got 4 sets of lips. The bitch got 4 titties. Is she a millionaire? Is she a billionaire? Is the bitch the most beautiful woman on the planet? Are you the first one to fuck her? Are these are all questions you have to ask yourself. And if the answer to at least 70% of them questions ain't yes, then man, that bitch ain't worth the trouble.
Let me lace that question too. This is some fire game for you real quick. So this is a 2-step process. For one, you got to realize once you start putting yourself first for real, it's a good feeling, man. When you're dealing with women and you put yourself first, they have no chance. They have no other way other than to chase your validation. Because you so busy, how else they gonna get it? You see what I'm saying? So that dynamic, when you're accustomed to it, it's hard to snap out of it. It's like unlearning how to ride a bike. You see what I'm saying? It becomes a part of you, and when you really get to the point where you feel your potential and you see where it's going, like I say, women have no option other than to chase you, man, because all the other guys, even the alpha guys, even the select. Let me make a statement too. Like the alphas and the selects, yeah, some guys are alpha and select. We heard that talk, but that some of them niggas still chase hoes though. Just because bitches are on you don't mean dudes don't chase hoes. Let's not get that twisted. It's plenty of guys who are, players and shit and still chase bitches, man. So just because you got them don't mean that. So when you come from that and you put yourself first, the women, they're more like, what do you need? I miss you. How come you haven't called me? They no matter how fly you are, they cannot do these things if you're obtainable. So you have to make yourself unattainable, man. And when you make yourself unattainable, you're knocking down your goals at the same time. So it's just another level of cooperation, and it's another level of confidence. And you're training women how to deal with you. You're dealing with them as a boss. Well, I'm not just saying you're a boss, but actually a boss. Like a boss runs his program. You're on fries. You're at the register. I need you here at 8:30. Okay. What happens when people don't listen to their boss? They get fired.
Quick, no write up, straight fired.
I forgot the second thing, but shit, that was enough.
Yeah, that was cold. That was icy, man. Yo, shout out to the homie Essa Stoic, man, for a $2 super chat. Homie said that was a gem, BOA. No doubt, bro. Appreciate it. Jose Navarro with the $20 super chat. Jose says, I'm doing what I never wanted to do. I have a coworker taking me out to lunch, bitching about her boyfriend. She's so hot, but with small titties. What should I do? Suck them little small motherfuckers. Hey man, you got to free yourself, Jose. Man, you grinding, man. You know what I'm saying. You got a pretty good career, man. Hey man, you just got to live, bro. You got to live. You know what I'm saying. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I still do this now. I ain't gonna lie. Hey man, I did a video today, man, on the Pook and Ray Ray channel, man, about how man I'm caught up on fucking niggas' wives, man. They've been throwing themselves at me forever. And like I'm addicted. I'm addicted to how the ease of the process, not to the bitches. I'm addicted to the ease of the process. Any easy process is addictive for a man that's trying to maximize his time and efficiency in life. And I say, man, hey man, if she's, bitch not about her boyfriend, the only reason you should be listening to that is if you fucking her. You know what I'm saying? I
Ooh.
mean, you know, I don't really see no purpose in hearing nothing about that shit, man. What you got to do, man, is you got to decide if you want to fuck her or not. If you don't, man, then you probably should. She's taking you out to lunch, which means that she's, bitches don't just spend money on you for nothing. So if she's taking you out to lunch, man, she at least likes you a little bit. If you want to fuck her, man, then just turn that into something, man. Start talking to her about other shit. Start saying slightly intimate shit to her, man. Instead of what you're doing right now, you're falling into the fucking friend zone, man. If you're not already in it, you know what I'm saying. If she bitching to you about her boy, man, ain't no bra finna talk to me about her boyfriend. I don't give a fuck what that nigga doing to you. Hell, you telling me for? I don't know him, and I barely know you. What you want me to beat him up or some shit? So you right now, you ain't gonna be able to do nothing if you keep letting her spill her beans to you, man. Like a woman will listen. A woman will pay $1,000 a fucking month to a fucking therapist, so she'll take you to lunch for fucking $20 to be her therapist. You know what I'm saying? To give her ear to spill into. So what you got to do is decide, man, if you want to be in the friend zone or if you don't want to be in the friend zone. Cause right now, she friend zoning the fuck out you, man. You know what I'm saying? You her lunch buddy, man. And she get to, spill about her. She get to spill to you about the alpha motherfucker that's obviously dogging her the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? While you giving her a nice ear, man. Jose, man, we need to talk, man. We need to chop it up because you really, really gotta understand, man, that fucking nice guys don't even run the fucking race. They say nice guys finish last. No, they don't. They don't even get a spot on the fucking track. They in the stands watching. So my suggestion, man, is that if you want to fuck, obviously you want to do something with her. You're saying, what should you do? You should do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is the thing. If you know what you want to do, but you don't know how to do it, that's a totally different
Mm.
thing. But asking what you should do, that shit got to come from you. You should do what you want to do. If you want to fuck her, then we could talk about some steps you need to take to fuck her. But what you want to do has to be a decision that you have to make. If you want to fuck her, you want to duck her, you want to be a homie, you want to be whatever. You got to make that decision based on the energy that you feel with the broad, and then we can go from there.
I like that. I like that. I see Russell Mills just checked in. What's up? You got the fire. He want a nigga to light up. I already know you do. Mr. Johnson says, Afi got a little game. Let me find out. Actually, I got expert level game, fam. That's what I
I
have.
knew that nigga was gonna. I knew he was gonna take it fist, man. Nigga said he got a little game.
Got a
I knew
little
he's gonna.
game.
I knew he's gonna clarify that shit, man.
Yeah, and then also, guess what happened? I remember what I was gonna say, and this ain't even some game. This is a statement right here, and this is a game changer. So what you got to realize, this is to Jose and whoever's listening. This is what you got to do. You and I got my praying hands out. I'm really emphasizing this. You have to realize any woman that you meet, unless we kids and we all men around here, we men kings and players. After we starting as players, kings, and bosses and all that. We none of that other shit. So any woman that you meet, somebody had her before, and someone will have her after you. Recognize this. Even if you marry her, somebody's gonna have her after you, fam. Even if you still got her, somebody's gonna have her after you, fam. So once you understand this, the value of the woman is down, and it's gonna submit you from doing tricks for women. Because it's the truth. It's the truth, fam. You think when people be married for 20 years and shit don't pop, but they're not supposed to show you that. You know, shit. If I had kids, my son wouldn't know how ratchet I can be. He's old enough to know it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, my son damn sure don't know, man. I let that iron go. He has no idea, man. You know what I'm saying?
it's gonna come after you, fam. And ooh, if you want to throw women with kids in there, fam, it's a wrap for
Don't do
you,
it, man. Don't do it. Don't throw them bitches in
bro. That's a drop right there, fam. You just know
Oh,
that.
we got a caller.
there. All right, bet.
You live with the mob. Where you calling from and your name?
This is Flamboy.
This is who?
Flamboy. In the college?
From the college?
Home.
Yeah, man. The home fucking all up.
Hold up. We gotta speak up. I got everything. See, you calling from? Okay, so what you got for us?
I want today that said getting head was the worship of Baal Peor. Can you ever read into that?
Say that again.
Oh, he said getting head was the worship of Baal Peor.
Getting head was the worship of Baal Peor. Can you ever read into that?
Okay, so you sound like a troll. Are you a troll?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Where are you calling
I'm
from?
not a troll. Indiana.
Okay.
Hey, it's just the way you saying that. You saying that hella evil, man.
He's the worship of Baal Peor. That's how it sound. You know what?
Yes.
I don't know if I ever heard about that, man. But you know, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, I think eating pussy is the worship of Baal Peor. It's the worship of somebody. Cause that shit bleeds 7 days and the bitch is unclean for 7 days when she's bleeding, man, and then the cat go right behind that man and put his mouth on that shit, man. There's some foulness going on now, man. Now getting head, hey man, I ain't never felt no evil energy, man, when I was getting head. I always feel heavenly when I'm getting head, so I don't really know, man. I mean, this is something to look into, man. I don't think I care enough about it to look into it though.
I don't. I mean,
But then
honestly,
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm such a stickler for shit like that. I'll probably look it up. I tell you what I do. If that's true, if I find some evidence that may be true, I'll do a video about it. If not, I won't.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
And respect to the mob.
No doubt,
All
bro.
right.
Appreciate you calling. Jose
You calling.
Navarro, I appreciate the super chat. Jose said, no, Dr. BOA, I got the pussy for sure. She has a boyfriend of 6 years. Should I play dirty or should I not bring out that type of energy into the world? I mean, this is the thing, man. If you already fucked her and she got a boyfriend, the energy is hers. You know what I'm saying? You can't take responsibility for the energy that she bring. I mean, what energy is it? You know what I'm saying? Then what you got to understand, man. Hypergamy and female nature always rule the day. It don't really matter what energy you try to bring in the world. I tell men all the time, if your girl want to fuck somebody else, she gonna fuck him. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Because she want to fuck him because he turn her on. Because he make her pussy thump. And any woman, if she see a man or meet a man who make her pussy thump, she is gonna fuck him at her earliest possible convenience. Now, she may not necessarily pursue it, but at the very earliest convenience, whenever it presents itself, she gonna jump all on top of it because she fantasizing about that man. When you fuck her, she thinking about him. Like I said in the song, man. You know what I'm saying? She say she think of me when she with you. That's how that shit really goes. Man, listen, I write shit based on what I've lived.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when a nigga old lady laying in the bed beside him playing her pussy while he over there passed out drunk, and she fucking sending me pictures of her pussy while she in the bed with the nigga, I'm like, that nigga don't know what he got. So if you done already fucked the man, I mean, shit, bro. She your bitch now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she his girl, but your bitch. So you know, if you done fucked, it's too late to be asking should you play dirty. You know what I'm saying?
Already done. Right.
You already playing the game now, cuz. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You know, just don't really, just do what you've been doing, man. Just chill, take a chill, do what you've been doing, man. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
I like that you said that. Just do what you've been doing. And I got a question for the chat. This question is going to get y'all an answer. So for you guys who, um, if you're not familiar with me, so I teach, right? So I be fucking with the parents and shit, and you know all of that. But the reason this is the thing. I want somebody in the chat to tell me why I can take down so many women at work, right? And not get caught up or just get away with it. You feel me? Is it because I got game? Is it because I got looks? Is it because I'm smart? Like, what do you think it is? Because the reason that I'm gonna give you is not what you think it is. If, if I see the reason in the chat, I'm gonna slap myself in the face. I know I'm not gonna see it. What's the reason why? Because I got money, because I got game, because I like it. What you think?
Yo, if
How
somebody
come?
said, bro, they gonna want to hear that fucking slap too. You know what I'm saying?
I do. I ain't a liar.
Yeah.
I, I know I ain't gonna see it though.
Right, right,
I
right.
guarantee it. I'm that assured of myself. Let's see the next three comments. Let's see what it is. It's because
Stoner Loke said because you that
yeah,
nigga.
well, yeah, you know, I mean, kind of, yeah, but that ain't.
Yeah.
If we playing Family Feud, that definitely did hit the chart. That just ain't the number one answer. Them single, damn, y'all having some good answers. Did single mothers do be wet? Yeah, they do. That you guys are saying some good ones, man, but that still ain't it. Because they want it. I mean, yeah, because you don't judge. Hey, they saying some good shit because they don't judge. Yep, because you put the triangle on them. Because they see you as a surrogate daddy.
That's a good answer.
Hey, they on point though. When you keep it 100, they not going to run their mouths. Plus, they don't want to make themselves seem like the whore they are. Nope. Y'all coming with some good shit. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. This not me slapping myself. This me saluting y'all. Like y'all saying some good ones. Let me look over here. Sex. Yeah, that too, but that's still not it. Excessive. Oh, we getting close. We getting a little close. Charisma. That's a good one. I'm good with their kids. Nope. Let me tell y'all ready for the reason why? It's because of this. Because I get to sit through and wait out women going through all of their emotions. You see that? A school year, right? Every time a woman is sad, she gotta see me. Every time her husband fuck up, she gotta see me. Every time she's single and lonely, she gotta see me. You feel what I'm saying? I get to I get to wait them out on all their emotions, man. Women live life. Women live through their life, obviously through their emotions, but through their emotions, do they see to get to see a saucy nigga consistently? You see that? They get to see me consistently, and I get to live through their emotions. And whatever they go through, they get to come to me, man. They get to see me. I don't even have to do anything most of the time. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I get to sit out through women's emotions. So what I'm saying is, when you doing what you're doing, all I'm doing is what I'm doing. My environment is making it right for me. You know, women get divorced. Then what happens the next day? They gotta take their kids to school. Women break up. What happens? They gotta take their kids to school. Who they gonna see? So that's the reason why.
Yeah,
Y'all didn't get that.
you know what's crazy about that, man? It's funny you say that, man. Story time, motherfuckers.
Story
So,
time.
I had this is a story, man, about this hospital, man, that I had this vending account at this shit, right? So that was this chick. I mean, she was about a 7.5, man. I mean, but I used to always see her working in scrubs. So she was 7.5 in scrubs with her hair pulled back in the ponytail. I never got a chance to see her dolled up. I'm sure dolled up, man, she was an easy 8.5. Easy 8.5, maybe even 9. Because she was a strong 7.5, man, just in her fucking scrubs every day. And man, it was just something about her. I'm gonna tell you what it is. No matter what she wore, her fucking nipples would poke out. And I'm a nipple motherfucker, man. And so, and I mean, of course, I'm a fly motherfucker too, and I'm bossed up. I'm coming in there as a boss, doing my thing, talking to motherfuckers like I'm a boss. And, and just by her seeing how men respected me and how the other women, you know what I'm saying, wanted a piece of the pie as well, man, we just kind of hit it off. And so, I see her all the time, man, and she like standing in the door, man, when I'm trying to get out and shit, man. So I just press up on her, man, you know what I'm saying, grab her, squeeze her ass, man, suck on her neck, do some crazy shit. And she messed around and left. It never got to anything else, but she messed around and left. And so she came out there, man, and she was talking to me, man. And she came up in my, in my truck, man, in the AC and shit, man. So she came in there, man, and she told me she was about to leave and shit. And she said she just want to come and give a nigga a hug and shit, man. So she did that, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. And I got these fucking lips that bitches love, man. So they do this shit to me sometime, man. When we pull back from it, the hug, my hugs ain't like nobody else hugs. My hugs, I'ma touch every part of her body I can reach. I'ma caress her entire body, everything out her fucking earlobes, everything, ass cheeks, fucking behind her kneecaps, all that good shit. And when I pull back, man, she fucking grabbed my face, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. She grabbed my face and slid me down and shit, man. And so I ain't gonna lie, man. She slid me down, man. Of course, fucking Chinese arithmetic, man. Nigga shit was bricked the fuck up. So I grabbed the man, turned around, man, and fuck around and grabbed the man and tried pulling the motherfucking scrubs down, man. I was finna grudge out, but I ain't had no motherfucking condom, man. So I backed up off of it, man. And I was like, girl, you got lucky. You got lucky. I almost pushed up in that shit. And that bitch said, I would have let you. I said, man, you know what? That bitch got a man at home, man. And she was just finna be right there, man. And just because, she ain't had to come back no more, she was finna let her fucking hair down. You got to understand circumstances and situations will bring the truth out of your woman. But she ain't going to never have those circumstances and situations around you. It's going to always be around another nigga. So your girl is good. She's a good girl to you. But she's a fucking bad girl to somebody else. And you got to always keep that shit in mind. That's why you can't pedestalize no bra. You talking about being in a committed relationship for what? Bitches don't commit. They commit to opportunity. If the opportunity don't present itself, she may not fuck nobody. But if the opportunity does, guess what? Your bitch probably gonna get fucked if the right nigga is Johnny on the spot. Just call me Johnny, motherfucker.
Timing is everything, man. You feel me? It be women who I'm not even like. It's like, okay, so I see a chick, right? Like I got one right now. She a speech therapist. She on my radar right now. She white too. Got cakes and everything. She 24. I already know her stats. Know her college. She ain't told me all this. I just know how to find out shit that I need to know. Right? So she on my radar, but I ain't made the move yet. You know what I'm saying? So and I ain't got to, because I already can tell by the conversation she gave me like 2 days ago that she ready and the way she looked at me. So I can sit on her now. But there's women like, there's I'm cool with them. We talk to them. Like I've lived out like 2 of their baby daddies and shit. Like, you feel me? Like I'm always around. Like, let me get a man's perspective. You know how many times like that's bitches cold approaching me. Let me get a man's perspective. I know where it's going, but I'm gonna be like, well, what's up, baby? I'm gonna keep it real with you, boo. It's already a choose right there. I'm not hollering at these hoes like, hey, what's your name? Hey, what you gotta make? You don't do shit like that. Like, no, man. You just sit back. You feel me? It's just like a real, they say fishing, it's real life fishing. You sit and then you catch. That's how you get the bitches. Find you a good spot, nigga. Find you a good spot, nigga, and you will win.
I should have fucked that bitch, man. Yo, cause man, listen, bro. I ain't never at that particular time. I can't remember any time where I wanted to fuck a bitch so bad. But I applaud myself, man, because I still can't understand why I didn't. Because I just can't imagine not having a condom being enough reason, man. As much as I wanted to fuck her, but I didn't because I couldn't strap up, man. You know what I'm saying?
King, watch this. Look, you gonna want to touch on this one too. Eccentric 101. He says, I doubt all would cheat if you would have got her soul. I need to touch on this, fam. Let me tell y'all niggas this, bro. Cheating is just not sex, bro. So you can have a bitch soul and she can still fuck somebody else, but you just the nigga who she doing shit for, and you can call her in the middle of the night, and that's gonna bail you out of jail and shit like this. And these niggas in jail be having they bitches souls, but they still fuck niggas where they niggas in jail.
Trust.
Let's know that the sex is not sacred no more, fellas. Been there, done that.
Church.
Sex is a novelty now, fam. Back in the day in the 90s when a woman gave up her vagina, that meant that she seen potential in you. She seen potential in y'all. She seen potential in us. That's what she thought. Now, bitch is just horny.
Free lunch
Or-
like a motherfucker, man.
You hella fine. Or you had the gray sweats on. Or she like your car. It could just be both for those things that she's willing to give up her body and soul for. So yeah, no. Just because you have your soul doesn't mean a woman. When you pimp a bitch, nigga, you have her sold in. But what's her fucking job, niggas? Tell me your job in the chat. You think if a woman is giving you money and you not fucking her and she dudes chase her validation every day, but your game is so gold that she chases your validation to the point not to where she gives you money and cashes you out, but she sucks and fucks other men to get your approval. That's not a soul snatch, or she a lost soul, nigga. And I just twisted that around for y'all. Either you got her soul or she a lost soul. Point of it is, it's her job. So as far as the cheating goes, no, fam. Like I said earlier, that was a statement that I made. I said that for a reason. Any woman that you meet, somebody had her before, and someone will have her after, fam.
Church.
Married just means committed. That just means your job. I got a job now, nigga. I still do shit on the side. I'm doing shit on the side now. You feel me? But that's my bread and butter, but I still do other shit. You see what I'm saying? Put the fire sign if you feel that, niggas.
You know, bro,
Y'all heard that one last night?
that sound
What channel was telling you that, nigga?
that sounds eerily like pimping to me. Amazingly, shit sounds just like pimping. She gonna get a pussy to her, man. Oh, listen, a hoe can fucking be willing to give her life for her pimp, but she gonna go out there every day and get that pussy away. And let me tell you something about a hoe. The majority of the time she enjoy being fucked, because a lot of the niggas just, want to be able to let do something that they can't do to their broad. They want to be able to do something they can't do to their wife. They want to be able to go ham, and them hoes enjoy that shit. And let me tell you another thing, adding on to what Afi just said so eloquently. You know what I'm saying? Damn near I ain't got nothing left to add. But I'm gonna tell you like this, man. You got to think about a broad like this. No matter what you mean to her, no matter how you control her mind, no matter how you are in her fucking heart because you done jumped in her mind so tough, no matter even how you control her spiritually, her pussy is separate from all of that. Her pussy ain't connected to her spirit, her heart, or her mind. Her pussy is connected to her libido. If that pussy get hot, all you gotta do is be John on the spot. Whoever the lucky man is gonna get a chance to get some pussy. That's how a woman end up fucking a nigga, man, who then she complained about he can't fuck. But she thought he could. She hoped he could because he turned her on. Yo, broad, every single day, come across a man that she wouldn't mind fucking. Oh, shit. Heartbreak Hotel. Fuck that shit. You gotta take these pills. Women are aroused easily as fuck, bro. See, we get into a fucking horny spell. That's if you ain't getting no pussy, you get into a horny spell. But if you are, you see a broad, you be like, God damn, she just had that thing to do it for you. Man, a woman can wake up from a cat nap and be needing to fuck so bad, man, she'll go right to the store and buy her a fucking dildo. You niggas done watch porn before. You see these bitches fucking these goddamn dildos longer than your fucking arm, wider than your fucking calf. Bitches are hot in the ass, homie. So your broad is the same. So have a heart, have a mind, have a soul. But understand
That pussy gonna be sold.
that pussy is up for motherfucking grabs. Whatever nigga can jump the high is gonna grab it. So work on your calves, nigga. Work on your Achilles tendons, cause you gonna need
Hey,
to jump.
Hey, Pimpin', you can have her mind, body, and soul, but that pussy gonna be sold. Not only that, it's gonna be around niggas' necks like gold. Cause y'all love to eat that shit, man. That's where it's going, man. It's going around niggas' necks like gold.
And let me tell you a secret, man. I've been dealing with this shit forever. I've been accepted this, cause I don't eat pussy,
Yeah.
and
Me neither.
I know women like to get their pussy licked,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna do it. And so I've always accepted the fact that, I mean, of course, I had some hoes that was getting everything done by niggas. They was out there, and then I had some bitches in the shake joint that was doing their thing. But I'm talking about in the square world. In the square world, I know these bitches want that. But I'm gonna tell you like this: when a nigga say some dumb shit like, yeah, if you don't eat that pussy, somebody gonna take her. Nah, ain't nobody gonna take her. He just gonna eat her pussy. That's fine by me. You know what I'm saying? That keep the bitch from asking me about it, wondering why I don't do it. I don't want to talk about it, bitch. I don't do it. Your pussy is not edible.
Hey, when you don't do it, it make you way more valuable, because they used to niggas wanting to do it without even fucking them.
Yeah, yo, bro. I've met so many broads, man, who had a nigga who didn't do nothing but lick they pussy and give them money. Pay her to lick her pussy. I like that nigga, man. Whew. He better not ever get married. You know what I'm saying? His brothers, cousins, everybody gonna fuck his old lady.
it feel like this. Let me tell y'all niggas. This how I make the bitches feel. When you don't give bitches head, man, come on, man. I'm finna tell y'all niggas something real slick. Man, hold on.
Hey, hold up, bro. Hold on. Hey, man.
I'm getting excited.
Yeah. Talk, man. Talk about something else, man. For about 2 minutes, man. Let me go fill the glass. So, this is my Friday from 10 p.m. Friday to 10 p.m. Sunday is my from 10 p.m. Saturday is my motherfucking cheat day, man. And I've already started. I got something in my cup. Well, I had something in my cup. Let me go refill this thing, man.
Okay, man. Hey, look, check it. When you don't eat pussy, fam, this is what happens. It makes you a man with a bulletproof vest on, fam. It's like a bitch can get you, but she can't have all of you. You see what I'm saying? You have something that she wants that she can't get to. I'm telling you, nigga. You're withholding something that she wants, and she feels like she can't never get it. And guess what? You can't never do it. Why? Because you can deal with a woman and not eat her out for 2 years. The moment that you put that on the table, nigga, it's expectation now. So now what's gonna happen is, if you ain't never did it, then that's cool. But if you ain't never did it and you try it and you do it on her, then now it's your expectation. And if you don't do it, now she gonna hold back on something, because you gave her a sample of something that you're not giving her again. So now she's gonna take away something that you like. Take the shit off the table. Put your bulletproof vest on. You understand what I'm saying? Press 1 if y'all get what I'm saying. Because if y'all don't, I can elaborate, because I want y'all to understand this concept, because this is real ball shit.
Let's get it.
I want to know, do you need me to elaborate, or do y'all get that? When you don't eat pussy, it's a bulletproof vest. A bitch can get you, but not all of you. You have something that's holding her back. It's like she's stripping you naked. It's a vest there. She want to take the vest off, but she can't. So it's that challenge, and it's that why him? Why does he not why he don't want to get a taste of it? You feel what I'm saying? And like I said, if you put that on the table, you fucked up. So if you're gonna take that route, you can't eat a bitch out at all, because once you do, that's your expectation. She's gonna want you to keep doing it, and if you don't, then she's gonna do a pullback on you. Keep your bulletproof vest on. You don't have to worry about that shit.
And you get
It's
better
gonna
head
separate.
when you don't eat pussy.
Yeah, it's gonna separate the man from the boys. Especially if you just be like, I still want the head, bitch. No exchange. It's just the pimping. You think these hoes will try to make deals with these niggas? Let's go half and half. You gotta be like, no, nigga, it's 0 or 100. That's it.
Yeah, bitch, only half and half I know is shit motherfuckers put in coffee. You making coffee right now?
Right. And I told y'all niggas, I keep it 100 with y'all. I licked the sauce for the Oreo cookie, man. That was the last time, and it won't be a time again. Yeah, it hadn't happened in years, nigga. Since what was I in fucking Brazil? Yeah, it happened. It happened in years before that. You know what I'm saying?
Jose
For the
Navarro,
sisters,
man. Let me shout the
yeah,
super
man.
chat right quick, man. Appreciate the super chat. Jose says, man, yo, Dr. BOA, please make some more of the old school, low sodium vegan meals you used to teach. All right, man, I can do that. I can do that.
Had to whip it out for the war and shit. You got that Gatling gun. You don't whip that shit out every time, nigga. You only when you need it. So I had to whip
Right.
out the Gatling time for the two sisters and the one in the middle. I had to. But other than that, no.
Yeah.
There will be no let me please you first that type shit, nigga. That's gay. I ain't about to be laying on my stomach for no bitch first. The fuck?
Yeah. Hey, man, let me tell you the worst shit, man. Like, this is really the worst shit. Like, you really have to think low of yourself, man. And I had a bitch ask me this one time, man. You know what I'm saying? The bitch didn't know who I was, man. The bitch didn't know nothing about me. Well, she ain't really asking me. She put it on the table. She like kind of stuck it out there. And man, when I got through roasting her ass behind that, man, she felt some kind of way, man. Let me tell you something, man. If you let a bitch sit on your face, you a fucking toilet, nigga. The only place she ever sit up pussy butt naked is on the toilet or in the bathtub. So either you gonna clean it out one way or the other. You a pussy cleaner. That's what you are, man. You let a bitch sit on your face, man.
Pussy
You know what I'm saying? You're a fucking receptacle, man, for her waste, man. If you let her sit on your face, man, that shit. And the crazy shit is, niggas be feeling good about doing it. Like nigga will brag about it. Nigga will represent it like it's some great shit to do. And I'm like, bro, do you understand what that woman is thinking while she's sitting on your face?
Yeah, we had a pass. I'm not the Terminator. I'm not trying to kick it to y'all, not to interrupt you. Like, oh, I know he ate some pussy before. Of course I ate some pussy, nigga. But I'm 38 now, so you know, I grew past that. Of course I ate pussy before. Yeah, y'all have. We grown ass men, but you know.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, man. And if that's your thing, if that's what you do, man, ain't nobody trying to get you to stop. Just trying to give you a real way to view that shit. Cause
You know what? The woman ain't gonna tell you, but sometimes they don't even know. It's just a subconscious thing.
yeah, that's the thing, man. They're not consciously thinking, this nigga ain't shit right here. But the way they act, like their interactions with you, man. Let me tell you something. It's real talk. Everything you do with your bitch that ain't thorough, she gonna tell the next nigga. I know so much shit just about how niggas can't fuck. Now, I ain't gonna let a bitch tell me no more than about fucking. Cause if I let her talk about fucking, her mind gonna be on fucking, and it's easy to get her body to follow her mind if her mind is already on fucking. That's the only reason I listen to her tell me about how she ain't being fucked and how she ain't being dogged out. Because that puts her mind where I need it to be. Cause honestly, man, there's only two things a woman can offer you, man. It's her pussy and her hustle. She can offer you the muscle and the hustle. That's it. She ain't got nothing else. Companionship. Get a fucking dog, nigga. Friendship. You and the bitch gotta have something in common to be friends. So when men talk about, man, having platonic friends that are based on nothing except friendship, I understand you might have co-workers or some shit like that, and y'all call yourself just a crew and y'all just be, but man, we're talking about you got a female just as a platonic friend, an attractive woman. Nigga, me and a bitch ain't got enough in common to be tight like that. On the commonality that we have is that she got some shit that goes inside her body, where I got some shit that hangs outside my body, and my shit'll fit in her. So we ain't got nothing else in common beyond that, cuz. So I never understood that concept. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you got some female friends, man, anybody in the chat got female friends, like badass female friends, and it's all platonic. Explain that shit to me right now. Cause I fuck bad bitches. I don't hang out with them. You know what I'm saying? I don't discuss. We don't go to fucking crochet classes together and shit. Type of shit where if a bitch pregnant by another nigga, you at the Lamar's classes with her cause the nigga ain't nowhere to be found. That type of shit. Anybody in here do that type of shit, man? I've seen it before, but only once.
Let's just reverse it, fellas. Don't when you standing up like a boss in a stance where maybe your hands behind your head, or maybe your hands at your waist, or maybe your hands on the bitch head. Don't you feel the submission, niggas? Now, talk to me now. Give y'all something to think about. Press the fire sign if y'all thought it was hot.
Yeah. Flame up, man. Put a fire truck in that motherfucker or something. When you standing up and she down on her knees in front of you and you ain't even got your clothes off, you just got your dick out. And she standing and she down there, man, kneeling before you like you're a god. Do you not feel the dominance in that? That's type of dominance she feel, man, when you down on your knees, man. It got her stretched out somewhere with her motherfucking legs in there, man. She's squeezing her thighs on the side of your fucking head. You can't even hear. She got your ears blocked.
Especially if she telling you how to do it.
Oh, man. Boy,
come on, man. Where else, niggas? Quit lying.
This shit right here, man, I tell you. This is, hey man, this that truth serum, man. This that truth serum. And I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of time this shit don't go down smooth, man. You just gotta swallow the motherfucker and make sure it go down. Break the big ass pill in half, break it in 4 parts. Hell, crush it if you got to. But these pills must be taken, man. And the crazy shit is this. Let's get even deeper into it. Let's say you got a broad and you go down on them. Let me tell you, a lot of times, man, and I've had hoes do this. I had a bitch be chilling with me, and before she go home to her man, she asked me, can she use my, she don't want to take a shower. She wants to sit in the tub. She sit in the tub, and she got a little concoction of shit, man, that tighten that pussy back up before she get home, man. And the average nigga don't even understand. He just worrying about how the pussy feel when he first try to get in it. He ain't worrying about once it get wet, the bottom fall out the motherfucker like it don't never fall out. He ain't worrying about that. He just worried. If it's tight when he go in, he cool with that. Now she coming home to you, man, and you don't even know, man, hey, maybe I did nut in her this time. Who knows? Hey man, I wish that I could tell you I wore a rubber every time, but if I told you that, nigga, you know that I be lying, and I've been fucking pussy since the tender age of 9. Actually, since the tender age of 8.
Yeah, you got me.
You know, which is, there's some unscrupulous shit that goes on in the hood, man. Like, what the fuck am I doing?
I made it to high school.
That shit is crazy, man. That's just crazy. It shouldn't be happening, man. So, but you know, all these things, man, we ain't fear mongering over here, man, or none of that shit, or trying to down nobody for what they do, because we've all done unscrupulous shit with these bras, man, that we want to take back. If we all had one thing to take back, I guarantee you none of us would be left with that take back. We'd all use it. You know what I'm saying? And be hoping for another one, probably. So, man, we're just trying to give you some insight on the shit, man, to make you view it from another perspective.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta do. I mean, shit. I smoke cigarettes. That's not a fucking healthy choice, but I do. That's what I do. You know?
Yeah. So, you know, hey, man.
Recently, I cleaned my hose off in their command. I fucked up.
Yeah, you did, man. You could have caught a bad break on them shits right there, man. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Let's not even lie. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. That's another reason it's I ain't gonna say easy, but it ain't difficult for me to not chase pussy, to not be after pussy like that. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It's rare that I really enjoy some pussy, man, with a condom, man. Strapped up. I mean, it'd be good, it'd be cool. I can get off. But, you know, the times, man, that I fucking, man, beat it in skin to skin, man. I only had like 2 or 3 situation where I was strapped up, man, where it was like I wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that shit ain't.
I have some until you got check and shit. Like, hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah, man. Them shits you gotta be like, God damn. You be like, man.
Pull out. You gotta make sure you looking for a color. Like, wait a minute. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Some strange
That
shit
color
going on,
strike.
but man. But you know what? That's just that bra right there, man. Who to open all the way the fuck up to you, man. Like she can't even hold back. Man, let me tell you something. If you ain't fucking no bitches that can't even hold back, they just gotta pour themselves out onto you. They gotta open up completely. You fucking the wrong broads, man. You just getting pussy because it's there. I gotta catch a vibe with a broad. At this point in my life, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've had women do some crazy shit for me, man. And even more than that, I've had women do crazy shit on their own that I was able to capitalize off of. So when I look at a woman, if she can't tell me that nobody else has ever had that pussy before, then I just don't value her beyond what kind of pleasure she can give me and how she could benefit my process, man, with my businesses and the other shit I'm doing. And I'm not finna marry no bitch behind that. I'm not finna commit to no bitch behind that. I'm not finna let no bitch have no label like girlfriend or my old lady or my woman behind that shit. I can't think of no reason why I'm gonna have a woman better call herself my woman.
Hey, when y'all
ahead,
when
bro.
y'all catch these titles, girlfriend, wife, what y'all doing is y'all giving it's like a video game, niggas. Y'all giving the ending without playing the game. You beat the game. That's them. They beat the game. So you playing Mike Tyson Punch Out. You rolling the credits, nigga. You ain't knocking nobody out. That's
Yeah,
the dynamic.
nigga, you ain't even like Glass Joe out.
Oh shit. Mike Jackson was a headache, man. I never did beat that shit, man.
Yeah, that nigga was a fucking brute, man.
I never did beat that shit.
that nigga was a brute, man. Ain't lying, man.
I could get to him easy. I got to a point where I could get to him easy without using the code.
Hey, you know what? The nigga was like Bo Jackson on Tecmo Bowl for the Raiders, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
bro. Him or fucking Walter Payton and Bo Jackson, man.
Listen, you could not do anything with that motherfucker, man.
Yeah, I did beat Tecmo Bowl.
Yeah, I beat Tecmo too, man. I ain't beat. I don't think I beat Mike Tyson, man.
Yeah, I never.
I may
did.
have though, man. I can't recall.
It ain't no ending. All they do is fucking roll the credits and show each boxer, man. Because I looked it up on YouTube.
Let's see, man. Juju
I looked that shit up on YouTube. I seen somebody else knock him out.
Oh, yeah, that's it, man. That's it, Juju. When you know better, you do better, man. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You listen, man. Listen, this shit is a learning experience for everyone. Because as you teach, you learn. Even if you're not learning any new information, you learn how to be a better teacher. So, you know, this shit is it's a learning experience for us all, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's hella funny. Let me go back to the chat real quick. Bagley, what's up, fam?
Your LDA bounced out, ain't it?
No, he's still on mine.
Yeah, I see him, man.
Oh, Lawrence. Lawrence, are you enjoying your wine? On the grind, bumping and grinding. You say you never made it to past second bull. Oh man, I could kill him. I had his little money on tight.
Hey, you know what, man? Let me ask y'all something in the chat, man. And this is serious, but not that serious. If your broad came to you and said she want to sell pussy and she wants you to be her pimp, how the fuck would you handle that? Real talk, man. Don't try to play, you ain't got a lot of kick it with the homies, man. We the homies.
Yeah, we trying to be like, yeah, nigga, it's all good.
Yeah, nigga, I run that bitch, nigga. I holler at my homie Bishop Dunn one and shit, and me and Bishop get nigga, be 100. You know what I'm saying? Would you fucking do it? Could you do it? It's not a matter of would you do it, could you do it? I'm talking about your bro. I'm talking about your girl. She been on the team, nigga, about 5 years. You love the bitch.
Do we want to throw baby mama in there, or is that too much?
Throw baby mama in there.
The baby mama. Your baby mama want to
man.
do it, nigga. Y'all need it. You got a case, man. What you gonna do? You need to get that money up. What's gonna happen? Adrian Thomas. Adrian Thomas, what's up, man?
Hey T, what up, man? Any respect that I have for her
Oh
would be
man, I ain't
lost.
say
Don't
well,
think
you
I
I ain't
could do
seen
it.
him, man. He said any respect that I have for her would be lost. Don't think I could do it. I don't know. I couldn't even imagine. Obviously a bitch, yeah, but I can imagine. I can't even imagine like a woman who's like, "Ooh, I want to be your girlfriend. Ooh, I want to be your wife." Just I couldn't even imagine. I don't know. I couldn't imagine her just. I don't know.
But you know what?
Her own without me, without my influence.
Hey, but think about this, Afi. How many of those same women who want to be your wife, your girlfriend, your motherfucking
Would
sweetheart, and
do
all
it.
that bullshit have aspirations to see what it feel like to be a stripper?
Facts.
They
And
want
it's
that
the same.
control over. They want that control over niggas, and not just control over niggas. They want that control over the D, man. They want to see what
Mm,
that shit feel like to control niggas. And there's a thin line
mm.
between man being the only thing separating a stripper from prostitutes is that room in the back.
Facts. Facts, and more facts. And the thing is, they get off on the money, but they get more off on the validation, man.
Yeah, man.
They feel like movie stars, man.
Real talk.
They feel like movie stars when they. I mean, y'all make them feel like it.
It's
Y'all
just
make them feel better than movie stars. Movie stars don't even get made it rain on. They get it made. They get it made. They get it making it rain in their bank account, but they don't get it tangibly thrown on them and shit. Did y'all see that shit on the Super Bowl this year? They showed. I don't know. I think it might have been a million or some shit in Atlanta after the football Super Bowl. They showed a club. There was so much money in there. It was like, I mean, I think it was like $1 million, some shit like that. Some astounding ass fucking number.
yo, I'm scarred like a motherfucker, man. I'm pissed, man. I feel some kind of way, man. I think some kind of way. That bitch, that man.
Yeah, because I be thinking, what made me think that it'd be okay to even ask me that? If it because if she asked me that, it seemed like it would have to be my influence. I can't imagine because we talking about girlfriend now. We ain't just talking about one like, oh, I think I can get her, but just actually like what's for breakfast and all that type of shit. And all of a sudden on a Tuesday, she propositioned me. It's just it would be weird for her propositioning me.
Yeah, this bitch is crazy, man. This bitch is crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm gonna tell you something that a woman gonna do, man. Even if a woman wants you, she gonna test first to see if you're a trick.
Yeah.
She wanna know if you're a trick. Cause this is the thing. This is why I don't understand why cats be so free to pay women to break bread. Because 9 times out of 10, the woman, if she wanna fuck you, she wanna fuck you, and she'll fuck you without you paying her. But she got to test and see if she can get some money and some dick out you.
Hmm.
Niggas don't value themselves, man. Man, I'm not finna give no woman. Man, I'm gonna give her my money and break her back. Who the fuck is she?
Yeah.
Don't make no sense to me, man.
You know what? You know what? Fuck that. I'll pimp her ass. I will let her do it. But that'll just I'll be a cold ass nigga then. I'll be not
Oh,
only would I be a pimp, I'd be the coldest pimp. As I just you know what, I had to just visualize that. You know what? I'd be like, you know what, you fucking bitch, I will pimp your ass. Now it wouldn't be easy, no, but just for the fact cause it couldn't go back to business as normal if I said no.
now let's wrap your mind around this concept, men in the chat. Now think about what we're talking about right now. Now let me tell you this: your bitch has tendencies to be that hoe right there that I just defined. But I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. She know not to bring that shit to you.
Yeah.
And I've seen this shit happen. I've seen a nigga wife. Now she wasn't my hoe, but I've seen a nigga wife moonlight as a hoe because that's what she wanted to do. Pimp and everything. Because she couldn't bring that shit to her husband. Because even if she wanted him to be her pimp, he wouldn't. And she didn't want him to do that. She didn't want him to change his view of her. Like the homie just said in the chat. She didn't want him to lose the respect that he had for her. Because that respect that he had for her warranted all the great things he did for her and all the great ways he treated her. So you got to understand, once you become emotionally attached with a broad, you become that man that she don't want to share who she is with. She don't want to share her desires with. But those desires are gonna be fulfilled. Those dreams are gonna be met. just not by you.
Yeah, man.
There's a
You know,
certain
I had a
outlook for
cat.
these bras.
I had a cat that told me that um he had sex with a woman and she said somebody else's name. Like, so for me, we can't. There is no coming back from that. Like,
Yo, that shit is cold. I ain't gonna lie. I called the bitch another bitch name before,
man, we
but not
players. You
because
know
I
how
was
that shit
thinking
go.
about the bra, just because the bitches' names ain't important to me, so I make slip. I
Hey,
make slip up.
I be having hella bitches in my name in my phone. I don't even say their names yet until I recruit them. Nigga, when I meet bitches, I don't put their name in my phone. I just know who they is by what the fuck I'll be talking about.
Yeah, man, I got like fucking baby girl number 1 through 8. Cause I would never call their name, man. All of them named baby girl or shouty or some shit like that, man. I don't want them bitches to think we I don't know, man. I don't like calling a bitch name, man.
Yo,
Sometimes
Dio, I see you, bro.
who that, man?
I thought I saw you.
So what we looking like? Shit, man. We've been in this motherfucker for a minute, man. We've been in here, man, like motherfucking 3 hours.
We started at 8:30. Yep.
Yeah, man. It's
Yep.
about time to
We
get ready
go
to
like
slide out
5 more
this.
minutes. Lawrence, you gonna cut up real quick? I thought I saw you. I thought I saw you come up.
I'm still here.
Oh,
Jesus voice, man. Jesus voice. Praise God.
he said I'm still here, like he offended that we didn't think that. Shit, I don't know. It's late.
Still here.
I been fell asleep on this motherfucker before, so shit. Y'all
Walter
remember that?
Burns, I appreciate the super chat, man. I ain't shot y'all, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. I fell asleep on the Black Ran shit and woke up and blessed y'all still.
Hey, yo,
And
man, for a minute here while them callers was on, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I fuck around, man. I had you know how, man, when you got that little sip going, man, then you fuck around, man. I don't know. It's something about that certain sip, man. That shit be you like, goddamn, I'm tired of the
yeah.
motherfucker. But now I'm back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sometimes you just need that. It
Yeah.
depends on how you laying and shit, what you doing.
Man, I'm sitting in my chair, man. Damn, I got a crick in my neck. Yeah, chilling, man. But it's crazy. It's gravy, man. After a hard grinding week, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause literally, man, I be grinding during the week, man. But that shit is so much fun, man. Because no matter how hard I go, I know that I get to see all the fruits of my fucking labor, man. And that's the thing, man. I do it, and then I can go hard like that because I know at any time that I need to take a couple of days, I can. I try not to do that, but man, I just go. You only got a certain amount of hours in the day, man. I go. You know what I'm saying? I go, and then when I can't go, I don't go. When I need to rest in, I rest in, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's one bad thing about being an entrepreneur, man. Like your schedule will eventually get off because no matter how you try to keep it in line, opportunities are going to arise for you to enhance your business or grow it or take on another aspect of your business, and it may not be at the opportune time based on what the rest of your schedule looks like. So eventually you're gonna kind of be streamlined, but you're gonna have spots that's all over the fucking place where you got to go here, there, and everywhere on certain days. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is, man. But hey, man, I wouldn't change it for the world, man. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't change it for the world, nigga.
Real motherfucking talk. Somebody in the chat got something they want to say? Let's see. Let me go to it. Yeah, I went to the gym and showered. What up, Pierre? All right, man. I think we didn't gave him enough. What y'all think?
Yeah, I believe so, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? 3 hours is plenty. 3 hours is plenty.
Shout out to everybody, man. He said, "Hey, brother, real quick before y'all go, say y'all meet a chick on a Thursday and get her info." See, y'all got see. Say you meet a chick on a Thursday and get her info. Y'all don't want me to answer this one. Now y'all want to get all these questions in this
Say
whole
you meet a
time.
chick on
Y'all be
a
killing
Thursday
me.
and get her info. What day would you hit her up to set up a date for the week? That's Sunday or
Hmm.
Monday. That shit out of my wheelhouse, man, cause I don't call bitches. I don't even take their
See, that's
numbers.
what I'm
I give
saying.
her my
I
number.
drive cars. Yeah. I don't initiate contact fam at all.
Yeah, yeah,
Unless it's like the only time I initiate contact is if I meet a bitch and it's a high level choose, and I'll be like, I'm gonna call you at this time, or we gonna meet up at this time. Like I do that on some insta day shit.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. When it's when it's one of those, or what I call a definite choose, a choose that cannot be mistaken for anything else, a choose that can't possibly be wrong because it's so strong. Yeah, the rules change in those scenarios, but under normal circumstances, man, I wouldn't even be in that scenario where I gotta, wait to see how long I'm gonna call a chick, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, cause I'm gonna be honest with you, and I ain't bragging or no shit like that, man. But the way I function by letting bitches show interest, we won't even call it choosing because, the lines are so the choosing is different. Where a woman can give me a soft choose, and give another man that same soft choose, and he not be able to do anything with it because she was feeling me more or she was feeling him more, or so the choosing, let's call it showing, initiating the interest. That's what we'll call it. When a woman initiates the interest, man, you don't have to go through that shit. She's already shown that she wants to spend some time with you. All you have to do is navigate, how the interaction is going to go beyond that point. You're in control when she pursues, when she chooses, when she, initiates the interest first. This question is based on being in a scenario, man, where it sounds like some cold approach shit just happened. Hey, my
Yeah.
brother, quick question before y'all go. Say you meet a chick on a Thursday and get her info. I ain't gonna even get her info. Man, I can't remember last time I got a chick number. The only time I get a chick number, man, is when I give her mine. She said, "Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Let me call you so I can be locked in." That's another choosing sign. That's that woman saying, "I want to make sure that we both have a way to contact one another." But I'm
Right.
still gonna wait for her to contact me. I don't contact bitches.
Pivot ain't gonna lie though. Sudden death mode. But I already told y'all this. This ain't a premiere. I told y'all when I go out of town in sudden death mode, so it's different. If I'm somewhere for a weekend, I might call a bitch then. You know what I'm saying? But other than that,
Shit, if I'm
you know,
somewhere for the weekend, I'm trying to fuck her when I meet her.
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yo, man, I
That's why I
ass
say
be
it's
all
sudden
over
death
it.
mode.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
because somebody asked me a long time ago. I think that was my first live. Like, hey, Alpha, you ever lie to hoes? And I say, yeah, sudden death mode when I'm out of town. Yeah, I say all types of shit because it's limited. It's limited time. Shit. You
Oh
feel
yeah,
me?
oh yeah, yeah.
If I go on a cruise or some shit, oh yeah, bitch, I'm a principal now. I ain't gonna tell no bitch I want to be a principal. I'm a principal now. Shit, when I get home, I might deal with you or not. So I'm gonna just say whatever the fuck.
All
Just
right.
like, but they saying that whatever they say whatever the fuck to you. That's the whole
All
thing.
the time.
They saying whatever the fuck to you. These bitches, when a bitch tell you she's a administrative assistant and shit, she's a temp agency person, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what, bro? Man, don't knock them temp agencies, man. I got a fucking aunt. She a fucking millionaire, bro. A fucking nurse practitioner. Man, been working for an agency, man. Been working through an agency, man, for 40 fucking years. 40 years, man,
That's
getting
what's up.
fucking money. So, but I mean, of course,
You know what I'm
a
saying? So
nurse practitioner. That's the
trying
upper
trying to
level.
make things
That's the
sound
upper
better.
echelon of nursing. So when you talk about administrative assistant, yeah, it ain't like a bitch could be. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a third tier administrative assistant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they always try to make it sound fancy and shit.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
did one video, they a model. Oh, I'm a model, actress. Bitch, you did some shit for your partner on YouTube. They got like 76 views. Hey, did I tell y'all that? Or was I talking to somebody else? But I don't remember. Or did I say that last night? About in Canada how they about to take off the likes and the Instagram likes and shit?
Mm.
Nah, I ain't know nothing about that shit, man.
Oh yeah, they in a week they said they about to take off follower counts and likes. It's a wrap.
Oh man,
Cause
this finna be some no confidence having bitches around here now, boy. And over there anyway.
just imagine the impact of bitches posting on me and damn, I'm even imagining it as I'm saying it out of my mouth. Imagine the impact when bitches post shit and they don't get the validation.
But you know what? That's gonna make it easier for the man on the street to get fucked.
Yeah.
She gonna have to seek his validation. She'll have to seek it, man. She needs it. Let me get this super chat, man. JC Riggs, man, says, is there a difference between owning a chick's soul and rewriting the imprint? Does one lead to the other? You know, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm still on the fence about that rewriting the imprint shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm still on the fence about it. Because technically speaking, man, I don't really get into all the scientific shit. I go based on human nature. I'm a man, a masculine man. She's a woman, a feminine woman. And you know, when it comes to owning a chick's soul, we're talking about a spiritual thing. Like when we're talking about soul, we are actually talking about a spiritual interaction. When we're talking about rewriting the imprint, it's more biological, anatomical than it is anything else. It's about the energy between two bodies, the energy between two bodies, and how it translates, how it transitions to the energy between two minds. I do believe that the imprint can possibly be rewritten, but I don't think it's a relatively easy thing to do. I think like you can only rewrite the imprint on a woman that's intended for you. Not every woman is intended to be with one man. There's some bitches that are gonna be with more than one. You know what I'm saying? There's some bitches who intended to have two husbands. Now there's no woman who was intended to be a fucking thought to have 50 bodies on her. You know what I'm saying? That no one was intended to do that. She's just a, that bitch just got a loose caboose, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's a pretty good question though, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's a good question, man. You know what I'm saying?
It
now
is.
that question,
I gotta touch on that one too. Shout out for Ro for the super chat. He said great show. Will 33 said great show first time. Well, you gotta go press rewind. Why? Because this is 7, so we got like 6 more dimes. Okay. What did you catch that one? To the question though, man. The sexual imprint, yeah, it's obtainable, but like BOA says, it's all about, but it all pertains to you. Like me, for instance, I'm copping blow with a hoe, so a woman is only benefits as long as she benefits. Put it like this: when a woman stops telling me no, she's out. She don't have no. If I don't care how bad she is, if a woman tells me no, then she's out because it's what I got her for. Like I don't have a woman to be fucking battling with her and trying to make no fam. So it's like I'm gonna just get another one that listens. So the point of what I'm saying is yeah, you can gain that, but me personally, I'm not willing to invest in one woman for that long. For that, you know what I mean? Like I like watering plants all around. Like so, if I were to like want a girlfriend, yeah, I would get her so and take over her sexual imprint and all that shit. But um, I don't feel like just vetting one. I can't just pour into one woman like that. Just me personally. Like I think I know I can do it, but it's just my shit too spread around, man. To that takes so much investment in time and shit like that. Like it's taken away from me.
yeah, I'm gonna take a more in depth look into that though, man. Like I really am. Now that's an interesting fucking question. I'm gonna take a more in depth look into it, man, and try to compare the science between the difference between the science of it and the.
If you in a relationship or you want to be married, one of them kind of cats, and you want to master that shit. But if you just like a player, that shit don't matter, man, because these bitches come and go. Like
Yo, wait a minute, man.
Because let me say this, because cats always emphasize on women flaking or what if she do this. Cats, don't you realize that you get tired of women too? Us as men, our emotions supposed to change. Some women we outgrow. Some women they not ready to take to the next level. You feel me? So it's not always about the women catting off or cheating and shit. Sometimes it's us, man. You supposed to be able to charge a woman, man. Like some women ain't for you. You know, if women are mouthy, that don't work for me. And now for you, maybe she mouthy, but she give good head and feed you. So you cool with it. I'm not cool with it. I don't go back and forth with bitches at all. So if that's what it come with, I'll pass. Maybe I wanted to re-imprint her, but I don't want to now because this bitch talk too damn much.
Yeah,
and she
man.
ain't got no money, so it ain't worth it. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have her imprint, and then what? She just gonna talk back to me still. You know, fuck that shit.
Yeah, man. Talking back to you, man. Jumping in, interrupting you while you talking this shit.
Hey, I want to push the phone, but I'm on the computer. I was gonna push it.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know, man, the thing is this right here, man. You know, I think men have to stop imagining that there's going to be a great, happy, lovely ending with one broad, man. That shit is not going to happen. It is impossible. That shit been impossible since Eve couldn't do it. And niggas been living their lives trying the same shit that's never gonna work, man. It is not possible, man. It's not gonna work. So you have to, and it's because of the quality of the female. That's the only reason it's not. So if she's not worthy to be in that type of scenario with you, what is she worthy of? Is she worthy of the money you paying her? Is she worthy of the fellatio you're offering her?
I love steak, but could I eat it for the rest of my life, every single day? Not only for the rest of my life, but only that. I don't know, fam. And I don't know if
Shit, I
y'all
know.
can either.